been seeing that occasionally with Chrome myself lately.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Saturday Channel Rob 2E. We're playing Dragonlance. Robin is having some technical difficulty. Oh, there she is.
Oh, I think it works now. Okay.
It works? Okay. Bob will be with us shortly. Is Sven not here today, or is he just not here?
Well,
I realized
he's
that
here.
was two of this. Oh, there he is. Okay.
Audio.
He hadn't said anything. Sven, we can't hear you unless you've been totally quiet this whole time.
I've had nothing to say.
All right.
So
then.
good morrow, everyone. Welcome, hail, and salutations. I'm going to turn it over to the Master of Ceremonies and Dungeon Master, Ms. DM Robin.
Oh God,
It's you.
I'm not ready. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, welcome back to Dragonlance. As per usual, I will give our viewers a recap of what happened last time we played. This one's kind of big because a lot of stuff happened last time, but the party went back to Calaman after the battle at Steel Springs, and there were some Slamnik Knights allegedly visiting Calaman. So the party went to the Castle Calaman to give their report to the governor, where they found that the entire council had been slain by a person called Caradoc, who was impersonating or possessing the body of a knight. They are some sort of undead. So after that battle, Caradoc returned to wherever the fuck he came from. His spirit did. And the party met with Lidara, the elf, from way back at the beginning of the campaign. And she told the party to go down into the crypts beneath Castle Calaman, that there was something down there that Lord Soth wanted, that he might be down there as they were speaking. So Lidara pressed the party to try to stop Lord Soth from getting down to the crypts. Once the party did reach the crypts, unfortunately they were a bit too late. Lord Soth did obtain the thing that he went down there for. But while the party was down there, they got to learn about cataclysmic fire and have a bunch of visions and kind of learn some background details about Lord Soth and his hand in the cataclysm and stuff like that. So we left off at the very end of the crypts, where the party was about to do battle with an undead creature that was raised by Lord Soth, sort of as a means to impede the party's chasing of him. So let me get that back going up. I'm totally unprepared. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's not D&D if you're not prepared.
Jeremy Crawford says, prepare, but do not over-prepare.
Indeed. All right.
But if you don't know how much
That
to
is a
prepare,
good-
how do you know how much is over preparing?
Right?
You err on the side of none.
My rule is at least 4 encounters you got to be prepared for. At
My
least
rule
4
is
encounters.
My rule is open the story entry and read it as you're playing.
Yes.
As a DM.
Yeah.
I can't-
Rob
I
like
can't
Rob
do
like
That's how I do
he's
it.
Surprised. He don't want no spoilers.
And then I used to, when I was DMing, years ago. I haven't DM'd in like 5 years. But people in the chat would go, "That's not how it goes." They're like, they've read the book and they're like, "You're doing it wrong." And I'm like, "Yeah, but I'm doing it my way."
So I believe, if I recall correctly, we had just rolled initiative on this fight. So I'm actually we're just going to move back up to the top of the round, because I don't think we began this battle.
No.
No, he hasn't taken any damage. Okay, so that will bring us to starting with Bob, who might be not here.
I'm here.
You can reset
Oh,
the
you are
round
here.
to 1 if you want. Down there.
I don't know how to do that.
Just click 1 right in the little on the 7. Just make it 1.
Boom.
Whoa, today I learned.
Today I
never knew
learned.
you could
Thanks
do
for coming to my
that.
TED Talk.
I never knew you could do that. I'm sorry. Okay, so Bob, you are up first. This thing has risen out of the sarcophagus that Minos and Bubo opened together, and he's like muttering things as he comes out, but because combat's starting, you can't quite catch what he's saying.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Can you guys hear
He's
that?
like,
I
don't
hear
think you're
you.
gonna wanna.
Okay.
I don't
I'm
think
gonna
you're
have to
gonna want to eat
restart my
that.
voice mod. Let's see. I'm low on spells. Out of sorcerer points, as Robin was happy about. So
For a reason.
Go, South, go. Go, South,
okay.
go.
So okay, wrong character. I was actually going to Sinead, but wrong character. So let's go ahead and
Nothing of a sexual nature, I assure you.
Yeah, I assure you.
Yes, exactly. Bob the Otter guy will run up and try to shocking grasp his ass.
Yes.
So not him, but his ass. I love it.
Specifically
Exactly.
targeting the ass.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
That
he like
gluteus
looks at you like,
maximus.
Is that
You
the
did
shocking
it.
grasp?
Shocker.
Is that the sound?
Is it?
And,
That's so
and
funny.
then he's going to run away. Bravely.
Oh no, did somebody use a soundboard sound? That's the shocking
That was
grasp
me.
sound.
that was
Weed Whacker PD says that what the monster was saying, what he was mumbling was, "Listen here, motherfuckers, you're interrupting my beauty sleep."
right.
Again, then he's going to bravely run away.
I
Run
didn't.
away.
He bravely
Bravely ran.
runs away.
Said
Do you have a
Robin.
thing that stops attacks of opportunity?
Yes, the shocking grasp.
Oh, duh. Listen, I'm not all
Listen.
here yet. We just started. You can't expect me to think yet.
Okay, sorry.
Okay.
So to answer that honestly, I don't. He does.
Gotcha. I'm fucking dumb. It's fine. All right. Toe money.
Well, Tomani wants to. He's like, undead? Oh no, I don't like undead. And he pulls out his bow and he's gonna shoot it. He's gonna shoot it with his bow. Oh, it helps if I get on my actions tab, right? You gotta be there.
Kinda.
Tripo.
Oh man, my computer's freezing
Twang.
every few seconds. I'm hoping to deal with it.
Here, hold this. 18 points? Yeah. And as a bonus action, he'll wave. He's like, hi. Well, I don't want to waste my bonus action.
For sure. Minos.
All right, so I suppose since I was left wielding my longsword, I'm gonna still use that. But I'm gonna bonus action rage.
Ooh. That's a better bonus action than I
It looked like it went on you twice, and I also heard
did.
it.
It sounded
twice.
like it went on you twice.
Yeah, it did. It did.
Or he
Alright.
fell down in a hole when he went on you.
All right,
Rah rah!
target him. Comes first attack. That's gonna be a miss.
I have a
Clank.
gnat flying around on my screen. You're great.
Comes my second one. Why did it double click?
Oh. You got the hiccups?
Yeah, probably.
It also
We'll do the
did.
17. And
Too
that
much
misses.
caffeine?
Too much caffeine.
I get like a- I got like such a long nap this afternoon. When I woke up, I thought it was morning, and I'm like, "What the hell happened? I slept 24 hours, 12 hours." What?
Oh my
I couldn't figure
bed.
it out. I was all confused.
My bedside clock lost internet connection, so I woke up at like 5 and it said it was 12, and I fucking flipped out. Because
Some
I have no
decay.
sense of, like, when I go to sleep and I'm asleep. And then when I wake up, I have no sense of if it's been an hour or 10 hours. So I flipped out because I thought I was, you guys get it. All right, here we go. Toll the Dead. Bong. Yeah, he failed
Ooh,
it.
it failed.
Fucker. Die, bitch. Uh-oh, I'm frozen. Hold on. Okay, here we go.
No, hang on. I need him to have one turn. Okay, guys. I just need one
Well,
turn.
I rolled shitty on that, so let me
Yeah,
try and
half
pass
his hit
my...
points still. What you talking about? What you talking about, Willis?
Yeah, but I don't know. You guys bring out crazy shit and deal 70 damage. Sometimes.
You don't know.
Although, when you did that, the guy resisted, almost all of it. So it was great. right.
He can have a turn now, Robin.
Sweet. Okay, so Bubo and Minos, since you guys are right next to him, you can hear him muttering. Things like in the span of 6 seconds, it's not going to be a lot, but you hear him muttering about Lord Soth calling to him. And then you hear him muttering. Sorry, I lost it. I found it. That Lord Soth is beckoning him to the northern wastes. So that stands out to you guys in his muttering, that Lord Soth is beckoning him to the northern wastes. And amidst all of his muttering, by the way, let me just share this with you guys. This is what he looks like. The inscription on his sarcophagus did read, Xanis Sarlamir, Knight of the Crown. So you guys can assume that was his name when he was alive. Okay. So
I
he
have
will.
to say that's a nice piece of art.
I know,
like it.
right?
Yeah.
I thought it was
I
pretty
would
good.
have done flames and special effects, and
All right, calm
I wouldn't
down.
have
Let's
done
just
all the
relax.
line of sight on all those maps today. I would have just done flames on this guy.
Yeah, something rather than something we use for 20 minutes to an hour, use something we use for 2 seconds.
Right.
Yep.
Also,
It's been 2 hours.
Priorities, man. Priorities.
in case it doesn't proc automatically, somebody please remind me that he has undead fortitude, because I always seem to forget that.
We'll forget
Okay,
it
he's
too,
gonna
don't worry.
do. I know, right? He's gonna do his multi-attack, which is 3 attacks with his enervating blade. If the target is a creature, it can't.
So
regain hit
fancy.
point. Okay, cool. So 3
I have
attacks.
enervating blade.
God fucking damn it!
First one will be on Minos.
Go!
There's no effect for this, so let me make it really quick because I didn't prep well enough.
Ow.
I can't
Ow.
area for 1 round.
I don't know how to make them. I just drag them. I've been playing for 5 years, so I don't make them fix. I just give people money here. Will you give me a whole
Well, it's
bunch
up to
of
you,
them?
dummy.
Why
Well,
didn't
it's
that
up
work?
to you, dummy.
That's the good one. I like that one.
Okay, so Minos cannot regain hit points until the start of Knight Sarlamir's turn again, like next round, basically, a whole round. Minos cannot regain hit points. Okay, with my second attack, so he's going to kind of cleave wide and try to hit Bubo with the second attack.
Look out!
Miss.
Unfortunately, he missed, so he's going to come back swinging the other direction back on Minos with his final attack.
Oof.
Ouch!
All right. That will end.
He
Yeah,
popped a
that'll
couple
end
of
his turn.
pimples with that hit, didn't he?
String.
Popped a
Oh,
couple
that was
pimples.
Minos he hit. That was
Tis
Minos
but a
he hit. I thought it was Bubo he hit.
No, that was me.
Bubo's clean.
Somebody
He's got
please
all his.
clip that.
Tis but a scratch.
So
No,
I'm
the
gonna step
clip
forward.
the pop couple pimples.
Gregorius, sick balls, and the rat's gonna run,
Thick
jump off
balls.
Bubo, jump off Minos,
Chopper, sick balls.
jaw agape, and is going to try to attack.
Gotcha, Roger. I'm just gonna put him in the square behind. But we understand that he can he's a rat, right? He can scurry up him and bite his face and shit like that. That's cool.
Even though token
Climb up
stacking
inside
is a
his
thing in
leg.
Fantasy Ground, it is still a thing, right?
Mhm.
It's still
Nice.
they still get hidden, buried.
Ooh, nat 20, grats.
Rat crit.
Wow. Ooh, max damage. Well done. Fuck no.
Whoa.
And so, Stay normally wouldn't, but stays jealous, being a young puppy, sees this thing run up and attack, so he's gonna try to run up and attack too.
All right. Since he's still a puppy, -2.
I happen to know that bird sound is real. That's not a sound effect.
But that,
Wow.
Jeez.
Hacks, did you turn on Spencer?
Mother fuck me.
It's like rat, puppy, rat. The guy's like, I
Rat
just wanted
jumps
to
up
take a nap.
Manicure
Off
redeemed.
Bubo.
Hydrate.
off
Oh, thank you, sir.
Minos,
I got all kinds of. I'm ready
jumps
to
right
go
at his
over here,
crotch,
everything.
and he's sort of stepping back, wondering what's happening as the Mastiff runs up, bites onto his wrist, and I'm just gonna follow up with a simple crossbow bolt to the face hole.
Face hole.
All right.
Oh, it was almost a 20.
Sven really
Max
brought
damage,
his
though.
A game.
Damage.
So
Damn.
good.
Bard just did more damage than the rogue with his sneak attack.
Toe money.
Oh, toe
And the
money.
knight goes last.
Well,
That's okay. Undead fortitude, baby. It's gonna last me so long.
It's gonna last 17 rounds. Undead fortitude.
Tomani is going to take steady aim and try to shoot this guy with his bow. Like that.
Unfortunately, you
And
missed.
miss. Can I give myself a +2 just because I want
No.
to? And since I used my bonus action to miss, I'm going to pass my turn.
It's still a nut tree.
I'm gonna do what I did last time. Only I'm gonna shoot for higher damage this time. Fucking
No.
motherfucker.
Not allowed.
It would have been easier just to shoot for like the lowest you could get, right? You know,
Right, because that's almost it is the lowest I can get.
too low.
I'm trying to pass my turn, but my mouse is freezing every few seconds. I don't know what's causing that.
Hotkey that shit, man.
All right. As a bonus action, I'm going to drop a spiritual weapon right on the other side of him.
My dog heard
and
that.
Bonk him with it.
Bonk. Oh, come on. What hacks did you guys turn on?
We have that new extension. You haven't gotten it? It's called. Yep.
It ain't working for me, I'll tell you that.
DM
Fuck.
extension.
For my cantrip, after he gets bonked in the back of the head, I am going to attempt to decay him, although he's mostly decayed at this point anyway. I am going to attempt to decay him further, which will miss.
Womp womp. Bob the Otta guy.
The bravest of them all. We'll go ahead and whip out his quarterstaff
Uh-oh.
because he's an otter and it's small. No jokes. Anyway, he's and he will run forward bravely.
Yeah, but he can
And,
open a clam with it.
That's what the ladies like. Anyway, he will go ahead and booming blade his quarterstaff.
What just happened?
Your
Oh,
CR 12 dude just got murdered. I'm guessing it's
No, I didn't realize
Maybe
I had
it's an eight.
one of the boxes selected when I was typing. It's fine. I fixed it.
well, shit. And then he will bravely scurry away, incurring an attack of opportunity.
Can I do that this round? Yes, I can. I'm gonna go ahead and take that.
We all look around. Does anyone have Sentinel? And everybody goes, "Aww." As you get hit.
I hit you.
Ow!
All right, and you cannot regain hit points for one round.
that.
Oh.
And you may move away. I need a reaction used. That's fine, I'll remember. I've already used my reaction. All right, strings.
All right, so
We'll help you.
Glorious is still
Oh, thank you.
holding onto his thigh. And is biting down.
That's a hit.
And as Stay goes to bite him again, I'm gonna whistle.
All right.
Wait a second, what happened?
Teaching him like an association command.
Like,
He misses. And so then
Unfortunately, he
he'll
missed.
come back over to me. Keeps looking back at the rat because he doesn't understand why he can't stay there, but he moves back. And
Gotcha.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
I
try
just
shooting him.
missed opportunity to kill your dog.
That's right. Everything else is wrecking him, but he's gonna kill the mastiff.
No,
Hey, the
you're right.
mastiff
You're right.
bit him in the balls.
it's like, maybe it was like
I'm gonna use
Jack.
my inspiration
No,
to roll damage.
All right.
I can't
Wait,
do
no,
that.
you can't do that. You guys, look, I know I'm gullible.
All right. Well, let's see what we can do this time here.
Did you know that gullible isn't in the dictionary?
Gullible?
Aha, Robin.
No, you're fucking with.
What's up, Messy?
That's my first
Really?
attack.
Not engaging with that.
I'm not
Second
engaging.
one's a miss.
You're like gullible?
They make really? They make dictionaries still?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's called Google.
Yeah, that's not a dictionary. It's a search engine. It's similar.
Oh my god, he's still alive? What?
What?
How much? Okay.
He didn't even get a chance to turn the coffee pot on yet. The bitch. He's like,
Fuck
stupid.
yeah. All right, so this round, those of you who are like in melee vicinity of him, you hear him muttering some more. You can just hear him kind of repeating this phrase over and over and over. The city of lost names.
No.
Dick.
They have lost names.
The city of lost names. That he keeps like mumbling it over and over and over. I must get to the city of lost names. Lord South is waiting for me at the city of lost names. In the
More
northern
monotone.
wastes.
City
Yeah,
of Lost
well.
Names. Definitely City of Lost Names.
Yeah. Okay.
Dang.
So I'm gonna use
You
my
haven't even
3
gotten out of your
attacks.
sarcophagus yet. So,
I would like to
settle down.
announce to Drake that the definition of dictionary is a book or electronic resource that lists words of a language, blah, blah, blah.
Team.
Google is a dictionary.
So the entire internet is a dictionary.
That's right. Sven, can you remind me again where, like, exactly is the rat positioned?
It is on his thigh.
On his
Hanging
thigh.
onto thigh, biting him.
Can't really sword attack that without like danger of chopping my own leg off. Okay, I'm gonna do my first attack against Minos. That one misses. Going for a wide swipe, so the next one would be on Bubo. Good
Ooh.
fucking grief.
That 18 was like.
All right, and this time he goes for like a thrust, and he's going to try and hit Bubo again because he didn't like that.
Rust.
Yeah, I'm thrusting. All right, cool. I hit.
Nothing of a sexual nature, I assure you.
Yeah, I assure you.
Oh no! Did you fail your concentration check?
Did I have?
Oh, you. I
didn't
guess
think I still had
maybe you
Spirit
didn't have it up.
Guardians on. No, that would have been expired.
All right, you can't regain hit points for 1 round. It's
Okay.
fine. He's gonna die this round anyways.
Unless he gets initiative first.
Nope.
Not. Boo boo. I
Hey,
think.
Yeah.
Guess
Bubo,
who's
you are
last
up
this
first.
round? Fuck.
All right, so let's bonk him with the spiritual weapon,
Yes, Messy, it is not only fine,
and
it is
that's going to
encouraged.
miss. And then I'm going to reach out and inflict wounds, and hopefully hit with that. Tap him on the shoulder. Oof. Nope.
Tomoni's going to take a shot with his short bow on Dunkov.
Doonkampf.
Nice.
I love it. Sneak damage.
And it
Bubo
shoots
has
him
an
in his.
inspiration card.
An
in
inspiration
chat.
card.
The,
Yeah.
Yes.
the arrow
Alright.
goes in his right eye hole.
Messy Fresh
Greater heal.
has gotten
For
a
Minos.
greater healing for Minos. Don't die, Minos.
Don't forget undead
He's a
stubbornness.
Yeah. Wait. Okay. So I gotta do undead for undead.
Don't you have the
fortitude.
undead fortitude?
Yeah, I gotta roll a dice. DC 5 plus the damage taken. How much damage did you deal?
18?
18?
18, yeah.
So 5 plus
23.
18, 23. Thank you. I gotta make a con save.
So, Robin, you don't have the
23 or
undead
higher.
fortitude extension?
Probably I thought I did, but it just didn't proc.
Because that would make things so much easier for you.
Well, fuck.
You're dead, you auto-failed. But a 19 would have failed anyway.
By the way,
Then I'll,
the inspiration card
I'll,
was awarded by Diablo Bob, CITC.
Well, thank you, Diablo Bob. I got the Feign card. Use
With
this
his-
card when you miss all your attacks.
With his dying breath, he says, "City of lost names," and then he dies. In case you guys don't know.
What was his
Tomoni
name?
gives the next person to hit the body advantage. Just saying, because he's like, somebody double tap that thing, please. Double tap it.
All right. So you guys defeated him. You may carry on searching in here or looking around, or you can leave.
dig through the body.
And you got a bit of a hot mic,
Who, me?
Finster.
Spen, he always does. I've tried to complain about it for 9 million years, but nothing happened, so I fucking forgot.
Dave.
But Mina, since you're standing there and you were like, what, you and Bubo were the ones like moving the lid to the sarcophagus. Now that he's like out of it and kind of crumpled over onto the floor, you can see like just this little glint of something inside of the sarcophagus.
Get it.
Ooh, pick it up.
All right.
Did you see something nice up there?
Cursed.
So you find something. As soon as you touch it, you feel this like weird, like warm energy kind of like flowing into you. It doesn't feel bad, it feels good as you pick this up, but it looks like the
Nothing of a sexual
head.
nature, I assure you.
Yeah, I assure you.
Is it flowing into him from behind?
We're 14, all of us. We're all 14.
Yes.
You're that old?
It looks like the head of a lance, and at one point in time, this thing must have been a beautiful, like, work of art as a weapon. But because it's been down here and buried for 1,000-something years, it's not in great shape anymore. But once upon a time, you can imagine it as you're looking at this lance head, when it was attached fully to a pole, fully functional lance, it must have been a beautiful, beautiful thing. So I am going to drop that into the party sheet if you want it.
Yeah, we'll pick it up and say, anybody want this? I don't use it.
Well, maybe
We
it'll
could
be
have a-
important later on.
It could have a significant value come
You
rusted
could always
land.
use it as a toothpick or a horn sharpener.
I was just thinking, I gotta attach it to one of my horns. And then find another one later on and I'll double it.
For your gore attack, yeah.
Damn it, McClancy's trying to redeem an ancient red dragon. I don't like it.
Later.
Go lance that.
Later.
Yeah, see?
So the
That's next week.
lance thing is in the party sheet, if you want to grab that. Oh my gosh, I will unlock tokens, you guys. Jesus.
Whee!
That would be so happy if there was an accept all button, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I would just
Okay,
be
so if
spamming
you
it all
guys
the time.
leave that tunnel, that will like put you out. Like
Got it.
kind of
Uh,
just.
Tell him he's gonna make sure they didn't miss anything. He's gonna
Oh,
search
whoa.
his-
Like,
Yeah.
sharing is caring. Item, rusted lance, nothing.
That's
funny.
because you guys should probably spend some time studying it, but that's the DM being
Hydrate.
nice.
Yeah, when it's just totally blank. Yeah, you probably should study it. She made that shit up.
She made it up. So are we?
Feed
We're
the
not.
animals and talk to them and pet them and make sure they're clean and safe.
All right. Stay like licks your hand and he's super excited and the rat is like a rat doing its rat things.
Good evening.
Frawley 17. Welcome. Good evening.
I'm going to
I guess maybe that might be
Tomani
Fraley
is
17.
going to be like, let me make sure there's no little hidden little things down in here. He's going to search the area real quick before everyone leaves. This is a cool looking dragon statue. There's got to be a gem shoved up in a crack somewhere, right?
Right. So
Does it actually tell us what kind of dragon statue it was of?
yes, it did. Okay, it's a life-size sculpture of a dead dragon impaled with a spear. That's the only description it gives for it.
Is it a spear or is it a lance?
There was
No,
the
on-
room description from last time.
Thanks for the greater healing there, Messy.
He's not on his computer anymore, but I'll make sure he gets your message.
He gives out love and takes off. We see how he is.
That's how we
He's
do it.
feeding our fish right now.
Wham bam.
Did we
heal
look
ya,
at
ma'am.
these sarcophaguses? Hello?
Hello?
There's one here. There's
Hello?
one here. What do you guys? There's some sarcophaguses here we didn't explore.
Let's just do. Let's do. Oh God, I opened the wrong thing. Oh my God, kill me now.
Oh my god.
Okay, let's just do this. Like a little investigation check. You guys can close the box if you don't want to partake in looking around.
Look at everybody's fancy dice.
I'm definitely looking around.
Except Rob's.
No, I got the fancy ones now.
All right, so you guys spend some time kind of rooting around in here. Yeah, there are other sarcophaguses. Do any of you guys like open them?
Mm-hmm.
You do.
Yeah, I'll open that one.
All right. So you spend, the time and effort it takes to open them. And same as the other room way up north, there are skeletal remains in here wrapped in like yellow cloth, all with like sigils of the Order of the Rose, which is Knights of Solamnia. But none of these seem to have been like animated into undeath or anything like that. And in fact, after you guys spend a few minutes in here, the cataclysmic flames, the violet illusory flames, are starting to subside, and they're not as strong anymore.
Fraley 17, thank you for the follow, and once again, welcome to the stream.
Other than that, though, you guys don't find any more like treasure or anything of value in this room.
No treasure. Let's go.
All right, fuck it.
There's no baby undead hiding. Okay, we can leave.
Strings bravely goes in, followed by Minos.
All right.
Followed by me.
And I'm switching over my halberd.
You screwing on the lance to your horn up there like that.
Okay, so this room has a statue of a saluting knight, along with 2 tall marble slabs etched with text. All 3, no, there's no more violet flames because you guys did things, so we're gonna skip that part. However, you do see like a spirit kneeling in front of one of the slabs. It doesn't appear hostile to you. So let me just grab a little token.
It's a friendly bottle of Jack Daniels. Oh. A spear?
Arg, me nards.
Yeah.
Oh gosh darn it.
Where did that one come
Argnards.
from?
It's okay.
Bob's
Rusted
been
lance does 1d12 plus 4 piercing damage. Damn.
Wait, what?
Well, Lance does 1d12.
Oh, is that
Plus
the?
4
Is that
only-
the?
strength.
You took the
but
one out of
only
the
at a
party sheet.
distance.
Yeah.
Okay. So you see like this spirit looking like definitely incorporeal. Is that the right word? Yeah.
Yeah, incorporeal. Yeah.
Figure, and they're like kneeling here in front of the slab. And when you guys like approach, you can see that it appears to be another knight of Solamnia, maybe like their soul or their spirit or something kind of lingering here. And when you approach, it just sort of greets you, but kind of in like a solemn sort of way. Hello. Hope your day is well.
blow it up.
Yeah.
Tyken. The Illudium Pew 36 explosive space modulator.
Which way did he go?
I'll ask the spirit, is there any reason it has not passed on to its rest?
Can we shoot you and make you go away?
No, don't say that. Jesus.
The spirit responds, I am trapped here, forever paying penance for my misdeeds.
You're shit out of luck.
Well, which way did he go?
Did you
Where's the
steal
little
money
bunny
from the
rabbit?
coffers? What did you got?
What were your misdeeds and
You sound like you.
what curse has trapped you here?
Did you leave your puppy in the trunk all night? What happened?
So he responds that some time ago, Lord Soth cursed him for bringing Knight Sarlamir's body here to Calaman to be buried. He says when Lord Soth found out that this person, Jandon, he tells you his name is Jandon. He says when Lord Soth found out that he brought Knight Sarlamir, who you guys just fought in the other room, when he brought his body back to Calaman, Lord Soth found Jandon in his home and murdered him. And then the people of Calaman laid him to rest down here with the other Knights of Solamnia.
Well, isn't that special?
Thank you,
He's been
Fraley.
trapped in this tomb ever since.
I've done Marvin for quite a many year. He's a fun guy to do the voice for. Some of what you're hearing is recorded actual Warner Brothers, but the one I did was me.
No, I recorded you. That's your voice.
Oh, that's me doing that? No.
Gullible.
Gullible's not in the dictionary. Gullible?
Did you see which way Lord Soth went?
When? Now? 1,000 years ago?
Just
No, now, just now.
Well, what about that?
Rewind the tape a little bit.
I heard commotion in Sarlamir's chamber. I felt the presence of Lord Soth and thought that I might make myself small, you see. I don't know if he can harm me in this state I continue to exist in, so I thought I would be meek and stay out of the way.
In other words, you hid.
Yes, I was a coward in my life, and I'm paying for that now.
It's all right.
You like popsicles?
You guys are too much.
Okay, through the next door.
All right.
Yeah, that's enough of that guy. Stay small, bro.
Somebody's gonna like. try
As you
to,
guys like start leaving the
sneak
room,
through the.
he says
oh.
to you guys, I hope you know how to repair that.
What do you mean?
The lance. The
Oh,
lance that you took from the tomb.
how do you repair that?
Can you tell us about the lance?
And B, can it be affixed to someone's horn?
Or codpiece.
That
It
lance.
may be the same.
Codpiece. I'm coming at you.
Hold on,
Hug attack.
Bob, the other guy does a quick little hump.
That lance was once a dragon lance.
Oh! How do you repair
And
it? We would
it
love
is
to know.
the lance Lord Soth used to kill his own wife.
What an asshole.
His wife was a dragon?
So we know it works.
No, he just used it in his anger against her. And I think the gods, when they were still here, they probably wanted that lance destroyed. It was once a weapon of good and corrupted in the hands of Lord Soth. But maybe in your hands, you can redeem it in the eyes of the gods.
Can you tell us how to repair it?
I'm sure there's a forge somewhere. I don't know the location of where the Dragonlances were forged once, but the Knights of Solamnia teach that there was a magic forge where all of the Dragonlances were made. I'm sure if you found that, you'd be able to repair it.
Oh, damn, we just killed one. Ray's dead.
Well, we kept saying Northern Wastes in the City of Lost Names, so that's got to be it, right?
The City of Lost Names. It doesn't exist.
I'm pretty sure the last guy said it did.
Well, many have gone seeking it and never returned. Best of luck to you.
Where is it not supposed to exist?
Everyone says it's in the Northern Wastes, but it's been thousands of years and no one's ever found it.
Where's the Northern Wastes?
North.
Everybody points north.
Oh, you're starting to piss me off, you little piglet son of a bitch.
Oh, damn, now my keyboard doesn't work.
But to answer your question, you guys would know roughly like where the Northern Wastes. It's really kind of like north and west of Calaman would be the Northern Wastes. Sorry, I didn't mean to answer so snarkily.
Oh, it's north from where Vogler was, right?
Yes, yeah, it's pretty north of Vogler
On
and
the
like north.
Ansalon map.
Yeah, you should be able to see it on the map. Bits of it, anyways. But anyways,
Right.
this guy, he wishes you luck. He really thinks that like maybe you guys can redeem this lance. He thinks it might be cursed. Cursed by the gods for what Lord Soth did with it. But it was once the Dragonlance, so it could be pretty powerful. In its current form, it is broken and somewhat inert. So, and that's all I will tell you guys until you decide to look at it some more.
Tweet.
All right.
All
And
right.
off we go.
Oh, wait, don't leave me here with that thing.
So that room, there are no longer violet flames. In the middle of the room, there are steps that lead up to a sleek marble monument etched with hundreds of lines of text. And then there's doors to the north and to the east. If you guys, does anybody read any of the text on these like slabs in here?
Yes, Strange will skim through it and see what it is.
You will
Okay.
as well.
So it is a massive list of names. And after you guys study it for a while, you see like some names that maybe like stick out to you of like stories you've heard of this person or that person. It appears to be a list of every knight of Solamnia that ever existed. You guys, some that stand out to you include like Lord Soth's name is on there, Jandon, who you just spoke to in the other room, Sarlamir, who just fought. In addition, you also notice the name Knight Vogler. So Vogler, the town, must have been founded by a knight of Solamnia. But yeah, so it's just like massive lists of all of the knights of Solamnia.
Jackpot!
What? What? Should we take an impression or something? Or...
I'm gonna look to see
Get
if
out
there's
some Churuk.
a door, trap door, or anything.
Looking for like secret doors. Go ahead and make me an investigation check.
Make me.
Make me. It's faster for you guys to just click it on your sheet than it is for me to use the extension.
Yeah, when it's one roll. I mean, if it's everybody, then
Mhm,
maybe.
yeah.
But
So you don't find any like, levers or buttons or anything or seams in the wall that seem like it would be a trapdoor. There don't appear to be any.
Does it go all the way to the ceiling?
would I just step in? Oh man.
Yes, it does. I think you guys have been everywhere in here now, or have we done description for that room?
Yep.
Oh, maybe not. I don't recall this one. Okay, so this one has mosaics of knights riding armored stallions on the walls. And there's a shattered stone door on the eastern side. North of it is the tunnel that Lord Soth barreled his way through here. And at the west end of the room, there's a statue of a rearing horse and 2 stone doors leading south, which is where you just came from.
Up this way, guys.
Anything interesting on the around the statue?
Go ahead and make me an investigation check while you look around at the statue. Yes. So you see the statue ever so briefly nod its head at you and wink, Minos. The statue. You can hear it kind of trembling and groaning as it moves, but it nods its head at you. It winks at you.
It's
And
a
when it
statue
winks
of a
at
horse?
you, yeah, it is a statue of like a horse,
And he's a
like
cow?
all fours up or front
Horse is flirting
hands
with
up.
the cow.
And as it does this, the knight that's like riding on it, his fist opens and out falls this like little necklace. So
Pick it up.
Double secret formation.
that is in party sheet. It's called the Favor of the Heroic Steed. Does not require identification, but you can read what it does.
Heroic Steeds, fine. Agree to serve you. Copyright. This charm has 2 charges. As an action, you can spend 1 charge to summon a warhorse wearing plate barding AC 18. The warhorse serves for 24 hours, then vanishes. Copyright.
That one's not.
And the charges on this do not recharge, by the way. So it's just 2 times, and then the thing is consumed.
That wasn't the A team music. That was the B team music, by the way. It's like off.
You're
by
not
like
gonna. You're not gonna. You're not gonna. You're not gonna convince YouTube of that.
And for the record, Minos is
Or
the
Twitch of
only
that.
one who noticed
Twitch.
the statue moving. To everybody else, it looks like it didn't move at all.
What you staring at?
Well, I show the.
That's what my prom date said. What you staring at? It was that
I
voice.
think you're using that wrong, Rob.
Well, you better hope I am.
So the allows me. Well, I wouldn't know this until I have to do like an identifier or something on that.
Nope.
Does,
That
does
When
Minos
you
have
hold it
red
in your
rocket?
hands, Minos, remind me, who was the deity that spoke to you at the beginning of this, when we started this game? Was it Kiri Jalith, the Minotaur god?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So when you hold this, you don't necessarily like hear a voice or anything in your head, but you feel that same feeling you did when you were looking at that statue way back at the beginning of the game when you looked at the statue of Kiri Jollith, and you feel like the kind of like that energy again from when you met that statue and you heard the voice of that god speaking to you. So it's like the same thing is kind of happening, so you can kind of put two and two together and think, oh, maybe this is a blessing from this god who's been reaching out to me, and they want you to have this. And as it's in your hands, you can like kind of already instantaneously like understand how it works, like
How it works.
a divine gift, if you will.
Okay.
Someone's taking a pee in a fountain in Vegas. Thank you.
All right. And then I don't see anything else, so yeah, head
Puppy
on
monkey
down
baby.
the road.
I can't wait to see a minotaur riding on a horse. Like, I mean, I know you guys have been on horses many times this campaign, but
Look
something
at
of the
my
visual
horse.
of
My
that.
horse is amazing.
So are we leaving this tomb?
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
And to the exit.
To the exit.
Oh, okay. So you guys are going back up, like,
Yeah,
towards the council chamber
gonna
area.
leave now.
Okay.
Well,
All right.
did,
So
did we go?
Don't we want to
through-
follow the guy out the hole?
Don't we need to go down here?
Yeah, out the hole.
I thought we were
Oh,
trying to do that
yes,
before,
yes.
and
Is that what we're doing?
Is there anybody to track? I mean, can we see anybody?
I mean, where does it go? Right, that's
Ran
a good
off.
big question.
right. Okay. So that exits out towards like you kind of like overlooking the city a little bit. So there's like I don't know how to explain it, but like the castle itself is up on like a hill, and you guys are in the basement level of the castle Calaman. So you guys are coming out on like an outcropping on this hill that the castle is built on. So you're kind of like looking, if you look down, you can see the city below you. You could
So
probably
does it
reach
look
like
like maybe
rooftops and stuff
somebody
from where you are.
Flew away, kind of. Like, what? Are
Go
we
ahead and
standing
make me
here
a
like?
perception. You know what? Let's just do perception from everybody. Let me do that. Let me do that. Perception roll.
Ooh.
All right. So, Bob, Minos, Tomini, you guys are looking out, looking out at the vast expanse of you, and it just looks like the city.
Oh, I forgot.
Kind of like evening-ish, right? Because when you guys came to the castle, it was like getting dark outside. So yeah, it's like maybe 8, 9 o'clock at night. There's still people moving out and about in the city, but it doesn't look like there's like a wake of destruction or anything like that. So there's no obvious sign of what direction Lord Soth went.
I forgot. Tomani has a spy glass. So,
Nice.
uh,
You
Use
can
it.
look at that. You can roll again if you want to try and get a higher
I
roll.
keep trying to
guess.
drag it into the chat, and I kept missing. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you still can't
I
really.
just rolled with an advantage.
Mm-hmm. You can't glean any. It's hard to tell. Like it's dark out. City seems
But I mean, if
city-like.
we had to leave this spot, the only way we could do it is like climb down or fly
yeah.
or something.
Like walking across some rooftops and then climbing down. Yeah.
I mean, we can't use our pittons and.
Damn it!
Oh, you could certainly do that.
I mean, do we want to climb down here? This is just a question of. Somebody's like, somehow he got out, but maybe he flew away.
Tomini doesn't look like a climber.
Go back to the stairs.
How about I'll let you guys in on something. You are all going to advance to 6th level. So if you guys
Level
want
up.
to do that, you can do that and maybe kind of chat amongst yourselves while you're leveling up on maybe what your next plans might be. Bearing in mind, remember, Darrett Hightower, Marshall Vendry, they are still returning with wounded soldiers from the Battle of Steel Springs. They are somewhat behind you guys. You guys have just arrived in Casa Calaman today, so they're at least a day behind you. Additionally, the entire council was slaughtered. As far as you guys know, you guys might be some of the only people who know this information, that the entire council is not alive.
So, does that put one of us in charge? Just
No, I think we are the new
friend.
council.
I think you're in charge of the mess hall.
You
We
do have
are
things
charged
to
with
think
mess-
of.
Oh no,
But,
don't let him be in charge of the mess hall. There'll be no food left.
We'll take a few minutes and you guys can level up. I know some people have to like select spells and things like
Level
of
up.
that nature. So go ahead and do that. Congratulations. You're 6th level.
Yay. Does that mean that we have a long rest?
Yes, I will go ahead and push that.
I got something called Specialized Arcana. What the fuck is that?
Nice.
Let me look.
So, who has the other fab garb? The mayor?
You guys
Was
gave it
the
to
mayor?
Marshall Vendry. She has the other fire gab.
And that's who we're waiting on to arrive, so we could
Mhm.
like talk to her early.
Yeah, she rendezvoused with Derek Hightower to bring like medical supplies and stuff to his units who were wounded at the Battle of Steel Springs.
So we
Was,
can
was Motormouth Jones there?
we can check with her who's in
Who knows?
charge. That's what nobody was there.
I don't want to be in charge. No. Wait, can I check out the treasury
What? You guys
first?
don't want to run a whole city?
Yeah, we do.
No.
Deal with taxes and shipping supply lines and like bureaucracy.
Oh, never mind.
I mean, we do have Rob. He can make a spreadsheet.
What?
mean,
I can make a spreadsheet.
It'll be spreadsheets and dragons.
So listen to this. When I cast... Wait a minute. When I cast a wizard spell, I can disorient a creature that you can see within 60 feet. The target has disadvantage on ability checks and constitution saving throws made to maintain concentration on a spell until the end of your next turn. Boom. Pretty sweet.
ooh, expertise.
What the hell is that? I'm gonna post a picture in the Discord, and I want people to tell me what I'm looking at here. What is in the red box?
That's their new system to allow you to reorder the actions.
Ooh, that is amazing.
Oh, that's genius.
That is genius.
That's
I love.
nice.
I've been asking for that for like 4 years, and they finally did it. That's amazing. In my case, I have to
I don't have any spells. I can't see it. Damn it.
delete the. I have to delete.
Tip number 1, always play a spellcaster.
Right?
If you want to work,
Listen.
you don't want to do anything. Play a
Oh,
rogue.
thank you.
Oh, we
I
did it
forgot. I gotta
twice.
go look at my spells now. Holy shit. What am I, 6th level? Okay, let's just calm down. Let's just relax.
I'm not really fond of leveling up in the middle of a session. It's never really been my go-to, but since this campaign uses like milestone, the levels happen when they happen, and I can't control that.
Plus, the chat gets to see one person level up. They get to see
True.
me do it.
It's true.
All right.
It always
spell
feels like
slots.
so disjointed, like doing it in the middle of game session.
All right, so I'm going to have 4 first, 3 second, and 3 third. Oh, I don't get any 4th level spell slots yet anyway. Okay, so I don't have to pick. I just have to do my numbers. 4, 3, 3. Okay, let's just see. Oh no, it's that's not right. It's intelligence plus. I forgot how to do it. What is it? Level plus int score for wizard, right?
For how many spells you can prepare?
Yeah, so it's 10.
You get 2 per level. So when you level up, you will get 2 more.
Oh.
Yeah, that's how many you gain.
That's gaining new spells, not how many you prepare.
Yeah,
I
how
thought it
many
was
you prepare is
half
your level plus
wizard
your int score,
level.
right?
Oh, it's your whole wizard level? Jesus.
Well, for a wizard it is. I mean, wizards are full casters. So 6 plus 4 is... Wait, is my int score 4? Yeah, so I get 10. Okay, good. That's what I have. Okay, so I get 10. So I've got 1, 2...
Wow, it is your int mod plus your wizard level. That's wild.
So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have 11. I gotta get rid of 1. Which means I had 11 before. What the hell?
I mean, you can know more than that. You can just prepare 10.
Right, I have 11 prepared. I need to not prepare something. So, I have 10 prepared. I don't have Dissonant Whispers prepared. Okay. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. I gotta get rid of one of these. How often do I really use shield? Come on. Oh, detect magic is a ritual. I'll get rid of that. There we go.
If it was Solasta, a lot.
Right. Celeste is very fun.
Well, it's kind of automated too, so you're like, do I want to use it? Yes.
Do we learn what the lance does?
Sure. Yeah. Or are you gonna, because you guys haven't really decided where you're gonna go right now, so we'll circle back to that when you guys have a time to sit down and kind of look at it, unless you want to cast Identify on it or something of that nature. Who took the lance?
Yes,
Torby
I
Doll.
I've got it.
do it as a ritual. I'll spend a minute and do the identify.
Wouldn't that be 10 minutes as a ritual?
It's actually 11 minutes because you have to spend the cast time plus the 10 minutes. Thank you. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. I learned that from Robin.
So, the lance, as you're identifying it, it does have an aura of evocation magic coming from it. But you can feel that like divine power way beyond your like knowing, way beyond your knowledge, but you know that this is like a divine power is sort of rendering this thing inert or blocking its other properties. So all you learn from examining it and identifying it is that there is some evocation magic properties about it, but some divine being is blocking those from being usable.
All right, and I'll share that information with the party once we get together.
Tomani does attune to the Kanaskas Forest Shroud.
Kaganesti?
Yeah, that one.
Forest
That
Shroud.
one. That's kind of cool. I even
Was the name of the audiobook narrator Michael Kramer. He pronounces it Kaganesti, and it drives me absolutely insane. And like, where? How are you even getting that sound? Like, it just doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna create a potion right now. You guys are gonna mix these two Gatorades. You guys ready? I'm gonna mix them. If I
Don't
blow
do
up,
it.
Roll on the potion mixing table.
here we go. I'm not gonna drink it. I'm just gonna mix it.
Explode.
I do it all the time.
You notice as Bubo finishes leveling up, he very quickly starts to take out some gloves, and as he's putting the gloves on his hands, you notice that his hands have changed, and the ends of his hands and the fingers have now completely covered over and are blackened.
Oh my god!
And this is going to be really gross, but I'm going to post an image in
No!
Discord for a second.
Oh god! Avert your eyes.
This is what
Spoiler
my hands
tag
look
it,
like now.
so I don't have to look at it.
There's a little frostbite going on there.
That's
Uh,
frostbite.
Oh my god! Oh, the stream has to see that. Hold on.
It is not
Ah.
frostbite.
Oh, that
This is
rough.
gross, you guys. Prepare yourselves.
Is it oil?
Spoiler in this.
It is
Spoiler,
not.
Spoiler.
What is that?
Paint.
No, but look at his palm. Look at where the bump in your hand is. Look. Oh my god, that's.
Some kind of like necrosis or something.
That is necrosis caused by the Black Death Plague.
Ugh.
And is that person
That's what-
alive?
That's what Bubo. Yes, that's what Bubo's hands look like now, but they still
Ugh.
function.
I will not be shaking hands with Bibo. Thank you.
you're gonna have to use chopsticks and stuff. You can't touch my food.
I'll wash the
anymore.
dishes tonight.
Setting up everybody's tents and everything for them. Here, I got that.
You need a
Oh
cup
my
of
God.
water. Here, I'll delete that.
All right.
Here,
who's
I'll
still
Somebody's
delete
eating?
trying to. Somebody wants to gather up his last 100 gold pieces so he could get his magical item, because the town's going to get taken over by the enemy soon, and he's not going to get his magical item.
Looks like I have no
Right.
hair on camera. I'm
All right,
bald.
I put a
bald,
ready
you guys.
check in the chat. That way I can just kind of get a gist of who's done leveling up. If you're still leveling up, that's fine.
I'm
you?
working on things. I'm doing
I
spells.
tried to do a ready check the other day and I couldn't remember how to do it. I was like, okay.
Slash
vote.
vote. Yeah.
There's also a nice extension that does the ready check that shows the people's avatars and who checked.
Yeah, I
in,
used
yeah.
to. I used to
It's already
use it,
built
but
in
then
the
I
fantasy grounds.
Oh, is
and then
it?
I would
Or-
just look up at the cameras and say,
Yeah.
okay, everyone looks ready.
How do you?
I
How do
replaced
you?
that with cameras.
How do you
Yeah.
do? How do you do
Yeah,
that
but,
if
like,
it's built in?
Slash vote. And then
No.
if
I'm
you-
talking about the one I was talking about. I think it's an extension.
It's not.
It's
not
not.
built in.
It's not built in.
No, there was an extension that somebody made, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
No,
if
I'm
it's been
saying
supported.
like Fantasy Grounds already has a ready check.
Yeah,
Or a
but
vote.
but, what-
It
but
has a
you
vote system.
you missed the part
Yeah.
where I was saying it's really nice and it shows the people's avatars and you know who checked ready and you know who didn't. This is anonymous, basically.
Mm.
Yeah, right now we know there's one person that's not ready, and we're waiting on them, and maybe they don't know that they're not
It's
ready.
It might be
fine.
Sven.
They're leveling
No,
up.
it's me.
Oh, look, everybody's ready. Okay. All right. So where do you guys head to from here? You guys actually didn't really do any discussing of like what your next
We were
plans,
leveling
your
up.
next steps are. Right. I know.
Well,
Also,
you should temporarily
maybe
take
you-
over until somebody more.
Maybe we need the
appropriate
map
comes
too.
back.
Where's the Calaman
I mean, you
map?
guys do know Marshall Vendry is on her way back. Derek
Yeah.
Hightower is on his way back. They have Lord Bracaris with them.
Through him.
I love that you hate him already. I love it so much. Mission accomplished.
Just want to go give
The
him a
oh, here it
hearty
is, the
handshake.
Calaman map. Okay. So we're at the castle. Well, I mean, let's explore the castle. We're up here.
Oh god, I didn't prep anything for you guys to explore the castle.
Let's go to the castle.
Tell money's gonna
So-
rob the place.
Somebody's
what-
like, well,
We
We're
should
already
ask,
here.
what are our
Which way's the
options that you
treasury?
prepped?
So I guess I'm more like, I don't know how to word this really. Because you guys know that Marshall Vendry and Derek Hightower are on their way back. So I guess I meant more of like, what are you guys gonna do in the meantime while they're still about a day away from being here,
Be
right?
the council.
You're gonna just be the council. And you don't
Oh,
think that if people come to see the council and see you guys installed there and all of the other council members no longer alive, you don't think that that will be a bad look on your part.
Well, my
I'm just
reaction to
I
that
curious.
really
is
don't.
lightning bolt.
I want to go get the mayor
but
of Vulgar.
the
What
guy
was her
claiming
name?
Mayor Raven.
Yeah, and get her and get the information out that we've been attacked. We've got there's corpses here, and they took off, and we need to prepare for an
And some
imminent
purple
attack.
flame got
All
stolen.
right, all right, all right. I like
And,
somebody
that.
wants
get
to
people
loot
coordinated
about
and-
100 gold pieces worth of stuff from the castle
That's
before all
fine.
that happens.
Yeah, you can run around like finding people's little
Finding all the dead
trinkets and
bodies.
things stuff like that. Yeah, I think you guys actually already did loot all the dead bodies last time we played. You guys were rifling through their pockets, which is messed up. But there was money that went out last time from the council. There were some platinum pieces too. I think that's how you guys got some platinums.
Mm-hmm. Sounds right.
Did those get divvied?
So yeah, when Bebo says that, Bob will be like, "Good play."
Yeah, we got money. I think there's only 3 copper pieces in the party sheet right now.
Yeah, we looted and split it up, and yeah.
Yeah, you guys
So
got some
yeah, at some point
platinums.
then Tomani's gonna want to go to Calaman's layaway? Calaman layaway?
All right.
Where's your shop at?
Okay, so from right now, right where you guys are directly, where do you guys go
Mayor's house.
to go see Mayor Raven? Okay. So you guys would know where she's been staying and all that, whatever. So it's like
Chicka wow wow.
late at night, right? By the time you guys get there, it's like probably almost 10 o'clock at night. Well, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night. You guys just knock on her door or what? Describe this scene to me.
I mean, is there a light on?
No. So she lives in like,
Is her horse home?
is her horse home? No, so they have like these houses that are like
is
tri-level
her horse
and
home?
they're meant for like single occupants apartments, if you will. So like she lives on the bottom and then she has, a neighbor above her and then they have a neighbor above them. And it's like these like really tall but like skinny, kind of like San Francisco houses, if you've ever seen those, like
Is
really
there a
tall,
window?
skinny houses. But yeah, there's a window and she doesn't even have like
Row house.
her shutters aren't closed. She doesn't have curtains, so you can like see right into her little common area.
So we shine a light in.
You go
Uh,
pound on the door.
All right.
Oh,
So after a few minutes pass, you can hear her
Minutes?
calling from inside. Yeah. I'm coming. And she like opens the door and she's in like a duster and she's got her hair pulled back and it's kind of messy and she like wipes some sleep out of her eyes.
Uh,
What are y'all doing here?
you're in charge.
Apologies for the late night. The city has been betrayed and the council has been attacked and killed. We need
I'm
your
sorry.
leadership and assistance.
Is this a joke?
This is no joke. Please come with us to the castle.
Guild, what are you talking about?
You're gonna need shoes.
Yeah,
You're gonna
Oh,
need
yeah.
a,
Clothes.
Shoes.
you're gonna need a
Alright.
bigger boat.
This is urgent.
Like,
All right. And she like goes back in. She leaves the door ajar so like you guys can come into her house if you want. It's like a tiny little, like studio apartment basically. She's got like a little sitting area, a little kitchen, and a bed, and that's it.
We're not all
Somebody
gonna
is-
fit in there.
Somebody stay outside in the
Yeah.
shadows somewhere.
All right. She like throws on a cloak just over her pajamas. She pulls on some boots. She like takes her hair down, kind of shakes it out, whatever. All right, let's go.
Fuck
Show me.
yeah.
And she will follow you guys all the way back to the castle. We don't need a map anymore, but okay. So when you get to the castle, do you just take her straight to the council room?
We let her wander around in awe first.
Yeah, I mean, through that main entrance where we had the initial battle,
The
and
dead
then
bodies all
back
the way
into
up to the front.
Okay.
back into
Yeah.
the council room, just showing her along the way what happened and how, just
Okay.
very briefly explaining what we did as we passed through and found everybody.
All right. So when you guys get like into the council chambers, you see that Lidara is still in there, and she's got like a bucket and a scrubbing brush, and she's like cleaning blood off the tables. She's taken all of the dead bodies and she has already wrapped them all in like shrouds, like burial shrouds, and kind of lined them up in like a neat little row. She's cleaned a lot of them off as best as she could. She's been apparently working by herself this whole time. So that's what you guys like kind of enter into seeing Lidara just sitting here scrubbing blood off the table, scrubbing blood off the floor, and like this neat little row of all these bodies wrapped in burial shrouds. And she doesn't even look up as you guys come in with the mayor. She just continues just silently working, as she said that she was going to do when you guys went down into the crypts. So you can see that she's kind of like done as much as she can, and she's still continuously just cleaning in here. So Mayor Raven is like speechless. She's just like stunned, seeing, because there's still blood everywhere. There's still spots that like Lidara hasn't cleaned. She can see all the dead bodies. Yeah, she just is kind of flabbergasted, and she doesn't really know what to say.
Yeah,
What happened?
I told you were gonna need your shoes.
Who did this?
Wasn't us.
Lord Solar or whatever his name is.
Soth.
Lord Soth came through.
She
dead
like does a
guy.
double take. You're joking. This is a joke.
Yeah.
He stole the purple
Those dead
light.
bodies aren't much of a joke.
But
They're
Lord
not
Lord
laughing.
Soth. Lord Soth doesn't exist. He's a fairy tale from thousands of years ago. You've got to be kidding me.
Somebody
Check out
named
the
Saladar
fairy
said it was
tale,
Soth,
and all
so-
that's true. Yeah.
Lord, so you want me to tell the people of this city that a boogeyman killed their
Yes.
council?
Uh-huh.
That
I don't know-
simply will
Oh.
not do. No one will believe me. No one will believe you.
Well.
We
We were betrayed by whoever those people in that courtyard that brought him in.
I mean, there's a spirit down in the basement still. He's trapped there. You can go talk to him.
Yeah.
She kind of like, she's like looking at all of you. You can tell, no insight check needed. She is trying her very best to take you guys at face value, but you have to remember, most people in Kryn think that Lord Soth is literally a fucking fairy tale, a legend from thousands of years ago. So it's really hard for her to accept this.
Can we persuade
maybe
her to
it's
go with us and talk to the
Just
spirit?
guy saying he's Lord Sloth, but he did all this shit anyways. So,
Yeah. It was somebody claiming to be.
I mean-
leave it at that.
So a point of contention, actually, the person that you guys fought in here was not Lord Soth himself. It was an
Yeah, the
undead named
lieutenant guy.
Caradoc. Yeah, his name is Caradoc. But he is one of Lord Soth's like underlings. So you know, semantics.
All right, we'll explain it was Caradoc then.
a bunch of undead came in and killed a bunch of people.
And then
And
we
there's
killed
still
the
one
undead.
downstairs that didn't
She
kill
kind-
anyone, but it's
She
hanging
kind of
out.
like, you know what? How about all of you make me a persuasion check?
I'll use my
She's
inspiration.
really hesitant, but like, what other, what other information? If 6 people are saying this thing happened, either you're all working together and you killed the council, and this is the story you've concocted.
We don't
We
want to
have
take
rolled
over.
horribly.
We want to
just
make
made-
sure the guys that are coming back, that things are, not completely fallen to shit when they come back.
Fair enough.
We're not wanting to take over. This is not a coup
we're
d'état.
we're hired
Like the
hands,
craziest
they pay us to
It wasn't
do
us, we
stuff,
swear.
but
Bob
It
will
wasn't us, but we're gonna take you right back to the scene of the crime and everything.
And show you everything.
I see you, Bone
Bob will
Come tell you about it.
I see you.
Bob
Right
will
after we did
cutely scurry over to the lady cleaning and give her a platinum piece and whisper in her ear, "Hey, Bubo thanks you for all your effort and stuff, and if you need consoling or whatever, he'd like to thank you in his private bed chambers later."
Nothing of a sexual nature, I
She
assure you.
she looks
I
up
assure
at you and she doesn't even crack a smile or anything. She hands you back the platinum piece and Lidara says to you, "I have no use for this." And she just does not understand that you're coming
Well,
on to her or anything.
then you
know.
have to go give it back to Bubo because
Yubo will
he's the
take
one
off
that
his
really
gloves
likes
and
you.
put his hand around the other guy's shoulders and
I'm whispering
remind
in
him
her
that
ear to let her know.
there's no need for this. Stroking
Oh
his
my
shoulder.
Yeah, and she just if you don't take the platinum piece back, she'll just set it on the ground. She literally does not need it. She sets it back on the ground and then she goes back to cleaning and kind of tunes you out.
Bob will grab it, walk over to Bubo, and be like, "I tried."
As for Mayor Raven, she is now sitting in one of the chairs and she's kind of got her hand, her head in her hands and she's massaging her temples and she's just trying to woosah, not stress about all of this. She says, so there's a spirit in the chambers below that can a spirit. What am
believe
I
it's
saying?
still there. I'll take you down there. We can see it. I believe it's still there.
That
The purple light's gone. Just
friendly
so you know.
Jack Daniels.
I'm a little claustrophobic. I have no intention on going down into the crypts. But
It's a
thank
big
you.
bed chamber. Dungeon. Yeah.
At this point, I'm just gonna have to take your word for it that what y'all are saying is the truth. However, that leaves us with a problem. These people aren't going to accept me as their leader. I'm not even from Calaman. I'm from Vogler. So,
You're just acting leader until someone else is in
well,
charge.
yeah, somebody's got to take care of all this shit.
Somebody got to take care of all this shit.
And we all point to her. You're in charge. Where's the
Oh,
chow hall?
boy.
You got this.
Does destruction follow y'all everywhere you go? Because
Yes.
it showed up in Vogler. Vogler
Yeah.
burned down to the ground. Now look what's happened. Are you guys cursed? Is that
Well,
what?
neon days ending in Y.
We're staying ahead of the curse.
All right, I'm sorry.
We are
I
like
didn't
the
mean to
Yubo
lash
puts his
out at
cloak
you.
a little further over.
She
Somebody
instantly
said that.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to lash out at you. Sometimes I just all the pressure builds up and it just escapes out of my mouth and I don't know. I've got a problem, I guess. Anyways, okay. So I need to find out who's still in the castle. Are there any pages? Are there any couriers? Are there any
We point over to the girl cleaning.
nobles?
She's the one that's still alive.
But where is everybody else at if the only people that you saw murdered are here in this council chamber? Where are all of the courtiers? Where are all of the nobles? Where
Probably
are all
dead.
of the
Summoning bells.
pages?
We weren't in the kitchen.
I don't work in
could
this
search
castle.
The chow
I
hall.
mean, I come here every now and then for meetings,
Look around in
but
the council room and stuff. Is there a bell they would use to call pages to say, "Get in here"?
you're so smart.
What's her
starts,
name, Raven?
rifling around. Yeah, Raven.
Somebody's like, just so you know, the DM didn't prep anything in the castle, so we can't go looking around.
So
Just so you know.
We're just stalling.
wouldn't she know where they went
You got 5 more minutes.
since she's still here and cleaning everything?
Lidara?
Yeah, wouldn't she know where they would have gone to?
Oh yeah, she says. So Lidara hears you guys talking about all of this, and she pipes in. Well, most of the courtiers. Jesus, I hate that word. All of the nobles, right? They were invited to a banquet, a dinner at some lord's house in town. So a lot of people went out to this banquet, and they're probably still there, you know, partying, drinking, having a good time. Um, as for like a lot of the pages and servants and things, when the Knights of Solamnia showed up, and the Knights of Solamnia, the undead ones, right? When they first showed up and they demanded to be seen by the council members actually sent a lot of pages out of the castle. I think it's possible that some of the council members knew something nefarious was happening, so they paid some of the pages a few coppers to go do nonsense tasks so that they weren't in the castle. And yeah, so there's servants' quarters. Lidara offers like she can go check the servants' quarters and make sure all the servants are okay and things like that. So if you guys want her to, she can like go walk the castles and, you know, do a round and like see where everybody's at.
Is there like an alarm bell that the military uses to say, hey, there's an issue?
They have those out on the, what do you call it? Like out on the parapets. They have like little things that they use if the castle was to be like attacked and stuff like that. Yeah, there's things like that around.
So I think we should go raise the alarm and try and get whoever's the highest current, member of the military here to come in and temporarily take over, or at least provide assistance to the mayor.
Shall we
All right.
wake the whole town up?
It will wake the whole town up, ringing
Yeah,
all the alarm bells.
Yeah, are we
Or run
ready
to the
for
barracks.
that?
I mean,
When are we expecting the mayor to show up? Not the mayor, the
sometime tomorrow. It's like late at night right now for you guys, so any time tomorrow, probably midday tomorrow, they'll be back. Marshall Vendry and Derek Hightower and all them. Tell you what, let's take a break and then we will kind of speed through the scenes of the aftermath, things like that, and then we'll carry on from when Marshall Vendry and Derek Hightower return. So we'll take our 10-minute break here, and we'll be back in 10.
All right, back in 10.
10 minute.
10 minutes. All right, everybody. So we're going to take a break. You know how it goes. We take a break for 10 minutes. As a reminder, I'd like to let everybody know that we play every Saturday here. We do Robin's game one week and then Drake's game the other week. And then tomorrow we're going to play, not play, but we're going to have the show, All Things Fantasy Grounds Talk Show. So come by tomorrow, ask your questions about Fantasy Grounds and possibly win a prize. We always give away prizes. Wednesdays on this channel, we play Gloomhaven or Solasta. We switch off between those on Steam. Gloomhaven on Steam and Solasta on Steam. And then Friday, we play Keys from the Golden Vault with DM Joe Numbers. This coming Friday, the 28th, we will not be playing. So mark your calendars appropriately. Then you can go to my Discord server and just see the schedule if you want to do that. And if you're watching the show on Twitch right now and you aren't a member of our Discord server, well, by all means, here's the link. I spelled it wrong. Let me try that again. Discord, boom. Come by, sign up. And then some of you will see a commercial now, some of you won't. And then we'll be back in 8.5 minutes.
What's up?
What up?
Oh Lord, I had to take my headset off. It was hurting my head.
I use Apple AirPods. They're nice. I got them free.
Nice. Okay. I'm just gonna try to somewhat speed things along.
Level up.
There's still like so much roleplay stuff that happens before the next thing, the next big thing.
Bone Shooter says, Robin, if you extend the bar above your head, they might not squeeze as tight. I think he's talking about your headset.
I will try that right now. Hang on, I won't be able to hear you for a second.
Oh, good, you guys. She can't hear us right now. Let's say horrible things about Robin. Okay, she can probably hear us again. Zip's restaurant closes at 9 p.m. That's bullshit. I can't get food there today. McDonald's? No, that's just boring. I get McDonald's all the time. What about Wendy's, Jack in the Box? I'm trying to see where I'm going to go to eat after the game. I need something that stays open till 10 or more.
Yeah, I think I have it in like the loosest position.
That's what my prom date said. That's how you use that, you guys.
Yeah, like I also sit with terrible posture.
Yeah,
so...
I'm always trying to catch myself and sit up straight in my chair, and every time I think about it, I'm slouching. I think it's just something I've always done. It's probably why I'm short man, because I've always crushed my spine.
I like lean my head forward a lot. I don't know how to explain it, but it's not good.
Yeah, Bone Shooter, that's not a bad idea. It's funny, there's so many things where I live that are really good and really fun to go to, but they're breakfast places, and they're open from like 6 a.m. to 2 p.m., and then everything closes at lunch. There are some diners around. I mean, you got your Denny's and your IHOPs and the standard, like, nationwide franchises, but mom and pop diner, I would have to research that. That is a good... Learn to cook. Bane, you don't know me very well.
That would involve reading.
Either.
Yeah,
I love cooking.
That's reading.
I'm
All right,
a
let's
very
go to-
mediocre cook.
Let's go to Cam's.
I consider myself above average.
The only thing I know how to make really good is something most people don't like, but I know how to make a really good meatloaf.
Here you go, Drake.
Which a lot of people don't like, but I fucking love it.
So
That's that Reese's peanut butter cup I was telling you about Tuesday.
Oh my God! Look at the size of it.
Oh, turn it a little bit sideways. Oh yeah.
Oh my God!
Crap.
How much does that cost for one of those? Like $10?
$8?
Yeah.
$6. $5.99.
$6. So my mom.
Is it Reese's good? Reese's like.
It's better than a Reese's peanut butter cup.
Oh, nice.
Say it had bacon in it or something.
Oh yeah.
Robin, my mom was not a good cook. I loved her very much. She was not a good cook. And we had a lot of meatloaf. So I did not like meatloaf. But when you make meatloaf for me in October, I will eat it.
Maybe I will. I just know a lot of people okay, real quick. I know we're supposed to start the game, but when I met my husband, he did not like meatloaf, like at all. He fucking hated it. And then we got married, we moved in together, got married, all that, whatever. And I was like, I'm gonna make you my meatloaf. And now it's the only meatloaf he likes, and he fucking loves it.
Yeah,
Like,
it's because you probably make it
pretty good.
like you probably add good shit in there, like I don't know, brown sugar or some magical ingredient.
There is a magical ingredient. But I'm not gonna tell you what
Is it brown sugar? Is it brown sugar?
No,
It's not
I don't know how to
appropriate for the stream.
pronounce
We'll
it.
just
No,
Because
no,
my
it's something
mom's
I don't know how to pronounce.
my mom's meatloaf was like meat, saltine crackers, and ketchup. I think those are the only 3 ingredients she used. and it was
No,
not. It
that's
wasn't
terrible. No. No, I do like a little dash of garlic. Wash your sister sauce because I don't know how to
good.
pronounce it.
Duck blood.
Worcestershire sauce. Yeah.
So I can teach you that, Robin. So you can say the word worse, like it's worse than this, right? And then say the first part of testicles, just te. And then you're very sure. Worcestershire.
Or
And that's close enough. Worcestershire.
Yeah, wash your sister.
wait, worse testicles? What? Worse testicles? Wait, what are we talking about?
It's worse testicles,
Wash your
sure.
sister sauce.
Worcestershire. Some people say Worcestershire. I just say, and then some people say like the city, Worcester, like Worcester, Massachusetts.
Worcester.
So and then a lot of people do that. They say
Yeah.
they extend the end of it. Worcestershire.
Wash your sister sauce. Okay, all right. So we're gonna just like do a little blip, a little bit of a fast forward here because we were dragging things out unnecessarily. Mayor Raven agrees to sort of take over in the interim while waiting for Marshal Vendry and Derek Hightower to return, which is going to be tomorrow. So she recommends that all of you guys go, get some sleep. Yada yada yada. They managed to find servants in the castle. Some of the pages come back late at night. A lot of the nobles return from the party that they were invited to, etc., etc. So the castle, after a few hours, kind of comes back to life. You guys can go to sleep or go run errands or whatever you want to do. And then when all of that is done, we will take over, I guess, kind of at the return of Marshal Vendry and Derek Hightower. So I do have some questions for you guys. Do you guys tell Mayor Raven about the Dragonlance piece that you found? Looks like a bunch of no's. That's fine. So
Well,
you don't tell her about the Dragonlance piece.
Did she ask?
Maybe.
Oh, money
No,
doesn't.
I'm just curious if you guys are sharing
It's
that
dangling from
information.
his horn, so I mean.
Yubo didn't consider it important, so he didn't say anything.
Okay. Do you guys tell Mayor Raven about the Northern Wastes and the City of the Lost Names?
Yes.
Bubo would have mentioned that, yeah.
Okay.
Yes, that's where
So
we're
you
headed.
guys,
So
okay. That's where we're headed. So you guys tell her like the thing you fought down there was mumbling these things. You don't know what it means, whatever, right? Okay. So she is aware of those facts. Okay. So you guys have I'll give you each 5 minutes or so if you want to go into town. You should have the Calaman map. You can do your shopping if anybody wants to pay things down, and then we'll pick back up regular gameplay with the return of Marshal Vendry, Derek Hightower, Lord Baccaris, and their army, the forces that they have with them. So if you guys want to take just a quick minute and do any shopping in town, kind of like mid-morning, if you're doing that in the morning, or you could have been doing it late at night, but a lot of shops will be closed late at night. So it's probably best to go to sleep, do that kind of stuff in the morning. I've already pushed your long rest, so we don't need to do that. I do need to advance the calendar.
Can I find any potions of healing?
Yes, there should be some at a shop. I might need to refresh their inventory. One moment.
And Tomani's going to go take some ill-gotten loots and get his bag of holding he's got on layaway.
All right, so you're paying that off.
Is it 22 youth green right now? Is that true?
Yes, it is.
Okay, because my thing says mine won't be available till the 25th. It says.
Right.
Why did he get his early? What the fuck?
Oh, no. You had until the 25th, I think, to pay it off.
Oh, I can get it anytime.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Let me see how much money I have.
Yeah, you just need to pay it off. So Tomani, you're completely paying off the 100 gold pieces you still owe?
Yep.
All right. Let me go ahead and mark that as paid off.
And then I'm paying off my 30 that I owe on my cloak.
All right.
So you guys get my cloak.
Shit. Gliding cloak.
Did Bob do any of that? Play away?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I didn't think.
You
didn't
can throw
remember.
that stuff in the party sheet if you want. Make it easy, and we'll grab them. We'll grab them.
It
Well,
was a gliding cloak.
Gliding
correct?
cloak, yes.
Okay, gliding cloak is in the party sheet. Tomani, remind me, bag of holding?
Yeah, it's a modified bag of holding. It's
I
part of
know.
yeah,
You got it
but it's a bag of holding.
custom made or something. Yeah, okay.
It's a cloak of bag of holding.
Yeah.
It's a hat.
It's like a robe of many things, but it's actually a bag of
It's-
holding. All right. You got it.
Yes.
Okay. Somebody was asking
Checking
for.
in with
Let me
Gnome.
look at the
Has she
shops.
made anything else new?
She has not. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. So I didn't prep that. No, she tells you she's working on some cool night vision goggles, so that the humans here can see in the dark. That's what she's currently working on. Okay. So if you want a potion of healing, Bob, you're gonna want to go to Wyhand's Apothecary if you're looking at the map.
Yep, I already purchased. I
Okay,
found it.
gotcha. All right, gotcha. Okay, is that it? Everybody good? Thumbs up if you're good. Love that. That was like in unison. Beautiful.
No extension needed for that.
Right.
Thumbs up.
That's why I don't use that slash
vote.
command.
All right.
No,
okay.
I mean, for me, for thumbs up, I can just turn off my camera and you can look at the stream.
That's true.
Yeah. It's your avatar's thumbs up. Boom.
Indeed. Okay. So, the next day around noon-ish, Darren Hightower, Lord Bakar's Marshal Vendry, and their forces, they return to Calaman. And when you guys encounter them at, we'll say at the castle, you guys kind of run into Darren after they've like stabled their horses, unloaded, things like, all that shit with like getting home. They've like, obviously they're putting a bunch of soldiers into the infirmary, things like that. So after all of that commotion of them coming back, you guys run into Darren Hightower, maybe over lunch chow or something like that, right?
Good news.
I have already heard the news. He says, like, these are the first words out of his mouth. He's like, I already know what you guys are going to say. I've already heard the news. What the hell happened? Actually, you know what? I don't need a 10th explanation of what the hell happened. Are you guys okay? That's like one of the first things he asks you, if you guys are okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Because when Mayor Raven was telling us all these things that happened, I just, I don't think I could take it if any of you guys, if something happened to one of you guys.
Oh.
Look, he cares about you guys. I don't know if you guys know this, but Derek really likes you guys and he cares about you. Okay. So he says Marshal Vendry right now is trying to take care of shit. She's working with Mayor Raven. She's kind of, getting shit done as best as she can. She's looking through like records of maybe some of the council members had like a second in command that would take over in the case of an emergency. So Marshal Vendry is right now going through paperwork, like all of that paperwork involved trying to find replacement council members, any backup council members, et cetera, right? She wants to talk to you as soon as you guys are able. And he tells you that you can find her in like this little like meeting room, not the council chambers. For some reason, Marshal Vendry does not want to go in there right now. I think she just can't handle it. She's trying to stay together, she's trying to put on a good face. And for whatever reason, she just doesn't want to go into the council chambers. Anyways, you can find her in this meeting room, and he describes to you like where in the castle you can go meet with her. He said, and he tells you at your earliest convenience. She needs to talk to you guys.
After chow?
Oh yes, eat. Of course. So now if you guys
I know
if you
we
guys
already ate,
want,
but we could go back to chow hall. It's okay.
yeah. I mean, you guys are sitting down eating, whatever. If you guys want, you can tell him anything that you want to tell him. You guys can confide in him anything. You can talk about the Dragonlance. You can talk about the City of Lost Names, any of that stuff if you want. There is no need if you guys want to withhold that information as well.
Outside of game, I'm receiving some kind of weird, like, intuition that we're supposed to be talking about this Dragonlance.
No, I'm just curious if you guys are
Again.
sharing that you have that. Well, because, like, think about it this way, right? Some people might know what you can do with it. Right now, you guys have it, but it's useless. Nobody knows where to go get it fixed, right? There's this mythical, magical forge, allegedly, where you can fix it, possibly. But you guys won't get that information unless you share the fact that you have a broken Dragonlance.
So he's the leader of the military. So I will mention the statue that was there with the lance that was piercing the dragon, and just sort of bring up a conversation about, does he know anything about dragon lances, where they were made, that type of thing. Try to weave it into the conversation.
Okay.
And do it that way.
So you see his like eyes light up. Like he knows a lot of different Dragonlances. He like starts rattling the names off of all these like legendary weapons off to you. But he doesn't, you note, he doesn't name one that ever belonged to Sarlamir, who you fought and who this belonged to, allegedly. You don't hear him name that in the list of Dragonlances that he talks about, but otherwise, he mostly just shares with you what's probably somewhat common knowledge, just the normal legends, the same things. And in his perspective, these things are same as Lord Soth. They're fairy tales. They're very ancient. They're legendary things, bedtime stories. But he does seem like he likes talking about that. Like they bring joy to him. It's sort of like a entertainment, I guess,
So
if you would.
what forge
Does
were
he
they
know
made
who
in?
or where they were forged?
He does not. He doesn't know that information, unfortunately.
Does he know how one would repair one?
No, I mean, I just know that a long time ago there was a forge. Apparently, like gnomes or dwarves or something worked at this forge and made the Dragonlance. I don't know. If you ask my mom, she says gnomes, but my dad always said it was dwarves. So, like,
So probably City of Lost Names. Got it.
I mean,
So
I've
I mean,
never been a gnome, but
everything else is a fairy tale.
right?
Let's see. Does he know if Lord Sloth had one?
If Lord Sloth had one. Oh, yeah. I mean, of course, Lord Soth, as the story goes, and he like recounts the tale. Lord Soth used to be a knight of Solamnia. He betrayed the knights. He betrayed his wife. He was supposed to do this quest for the gods. He didn't. He killed his wife. So I mean, he had to have had a Dragonlance, right? He was a knight of Solamnia, and then he did bad things, and the cataclysm happened. He recounts to you exactly the same story you guys all know at this point.
a dwarf.
All right. So if you guys don't have any more questions for him, we can finish eating. And Marshall Dundry did want to see you guys.
Is there any like while we're wandering around the castle, like any maps that would help us find this northern lands or whatever we're looking for?
Yeah. So Darrett says he has a friend who works in the Cartographers Guild, and he can hook you up with a couple of like regional maps. He says like I could probably have them for you maybe by the time you're done talking to Marshal Vendry. But actually, now that I think about it, I should probably go with you when you talk to Marshal Vendry. Just in case. Why do you want maps?
We're looking for something.
Well, you can tell me. I'm your friend.
Well, I don't really know what it is. He looks at the rest of the party.
Well, maybe I can help you. Like, I'm willing to help you. I hope you know that.
I just don't remember the place we're looking for.
Oh, I see.
Lost souls or lost
He looks
city.
a little butthurt, like.
City of Lost Names.
Oh, okay, so you guys do tell him.
In the Northern Wastelands.
Oh, I see. Well, I mean, if everything you've been saying and talking about is true, then maybe the City of Lost Names is real. And he's like the first person that you guys have talked to about this to believe you. Maybe it is real. Maybe.
And Lord Sloth is there waiting to kill some page. Want to come with?
I mean,
Want to come with?
I bet we could ask Marshal Vendry if we could take like a small little force and go up there. You guys can't go alone. That would be suicide. But I'd be happy to go.
Maybe it just started to exist too, right? Maybe it just came into existence.
Well, maybe, but there's been stories about it for hundreds of years, maybe thousands. Let's go talk to Marshal Vendry. I bet we could convince her to let us go there. And he looks really excited, like, yay, adventure! You guys have to remember, he's like 19 years old, and he like idolizes you guys.
Well,
but he is a good soldier. You guys do remember that. He's really good with a sword. He's not like some fucking like little twat who doesn't know what the fuck he's doing.
He's a twat.
So we don't have to make him carry stuff for us, right? Here, you can carry this. No, he's not that bad, right?
Yeah, no.
Carry the milk for me.
Continent of Ansalon maps, don't we?
Yeah, he's actually like, well, you guys remember from the Battle of Steel Springs, he took over like command when Lord Bakaris lost his fucking mind.
What was that, Sven?
We still have the Continent of Ansalon maps, right?
Yes, you do. Yeah, so if you guys are ready, we'll kind of like start meandering your way towards Marshal Vendry as you guys are having this conversation with him. But he seems really excited, and he seems like he will help you like plead your case to Marshal Vendry, perhaps to go explore the northern wastes. So he seems really gung-ho about that idea. So you guys get to the room with Marshal Vendry, and it's just this like small, modest little meeting room. It is down the hall from the council chamber, and it has a long table in it. There's like stacks of paper everywhere. It does have these really tall windows that like have this gorgeous view of the city outside of them. Like you can see almost the entire city below the castle. It looks beautiful. The marshal, she's standing by the window and she's like looking out the window, and you guys can see seated at the table is Lord Bakaris. And when you guys walk in, he has this really bitter look on his face, and he says, "Here they are now, Marshal. Perhaps if we hadn't put our faith in sellswords, my son would still be at my side and the council would still be alive."
Or you would be dead? Maybe.
To which
This gentleman who ruined the buffet at the Harrow Club this morning.
Is this a gentleman?
So Marshal Vendry looks away from the window and kind of waves you all in to sit down, and she shoots this like really dark look at Bakaris, and he stands up and like exits the room immediately, sneering the whole time, just like absolute dickwad written all over his face as
I
he
trip
leaves.
him as he walks by me.
That's
And when he
messed up.
does, I got expertise, and I took it in sleight of hand. Now I'm going to try to snatch something out of his pack.
All right.
And I'll
I
take
will
my
have
glove
him
off and
make
try to
a
help him up.
Dexterity saving throw. Oh my god.
Hey, let me help you up. Nice.
Can I give you a hand?
So he like stumbles forward a little bit, but he manages to catch himself. He sees you like reaching out your hand, and he kind of like he like slaps you away. He does touch your hand, so I don't know if there's like some sort of effect that you're trying
Only if I
to,
release it.
but he like slaps it away, and you can hear him like make this like just indignant sound, and he does exit anyways after all of that.
Don't you mouth off to me, or I'm gonna slap you right in your penis.
So Vendry asks you guys, please have a seat. Can I get you anything? Do you want some water? She's got like a pitcher and cups, like little wooden cups. So if anybody wants water, she pours you water.
Tuna sandwich, please.
Two tunas.
We'll
two
see about
tunas.
that. So she says, okay, I don't know how to break this to you guys, but there are rumors floating around the town. We have done our very best to quell them, but there are rumors that the six of you may have had some hand in what occurred here yesterday.
Only at the end.
So, in order to prevent a riot from forming, I think that it might be best for the six of you to lay low for a while. I trust you. I believe that you did not. No, you guys know her. She trusts you. I believe that you guys didn't, do anything nefarious. I mostly believe your story that we can discuss some other time. Do you guys have anything to say? You're not on trial or anything. I want to hear it from the mouth of babes, as they say.
Well, I personally think that there's somebody in town spreading false rumors and trying to get us looking bad.
Mm-hmm.
I
And
think
who
it
would
was
want
that
to do
asshole
that?
that just left. But
Ah.
I don't have any proof at all.
He is proving difficult to rein in, so to speak.
Maybe he should fall down really hard somewhere. I'm sorry.
Bob
He's
with
a
his
little
most
accident.
serious. Bob with his most serious look on his face will look right at the mayor.
Cut me some slack, Jack.
Well, I have a lot of work to do. I'm trying to find council members, replacements, seconds, etc. I'm sure that you understand. Is there anything that you guys could do for a time to lay low?
Was there a quest board over here somewhere?
Strings is going to start
go look.
recounting the history of what we've done, starting back in the town that we helped rescue, people we helped bring out, everything we've done since here, people we've saved since here.
In the
then
town
he's gonna
square.
End it with, yes, when we're on our way to leave anyway, going to this lost city. However, if people don't want our help, we're happy to leave. Nobody's forcing them to use us. We're happy to leave, and you can die in a hole.
You can die in a
I don't know
hole.
if you want to do some kind of persuasion check or performance or
Go
what.
ahead and make a persuasion check with advantage. I want to remind you, Marshall Vendry is not your enemy. She is your ally. She does trust you guys.
Right. He's
She
not
just
talking
has
to
a
her.
lot.
He's saying the city in general. If they
I
don't want us,
understand.
we'll
Yes,
perhaps
yes.
free
I
them.
understand what you're saying. Okay.
The dragon armies.
I think if
You
he
kill them all.
succeeds by 5 or more, he makes her cry.
Just wiping away tears. Oh, okay, very nice. I saw the low numbers at first and I was like, oh no. So she just starts like slow clapping. You play her song, she slow claps, she sits down. So she is now level with all of you seated at the table. She puts her hands down on the desk, on the table in front of her, and she says, look, This is really hard for me. I can't do everything by myself. I cannot run the city by myself. I I am I just got back from helping Darrett, and she looks at Darrett with his failed battle, thanks to Lord Baccharis. I do think that Lord Baccharis is probably behind these rumors. I agree with you. I think it's silly. It's not even what we need to focus on right now. We need to get this city in order. There are dragon armies outside. They could be at our gates any minute. We need all of the able bodies that we can, or we do not stand a chance. We will fall the same way that Vogler fell. And you can see that she's getting like worked up, like frustrated, right? And usually she's so like put together, so like really well kept. She keeps her emotions in check. She's stressed. She expresses that to you. She just wants you guys to be safe. She doesn't want you guys to get hurt by an angry mob. She doesn't want there to be riots in the streets. She is trying to keep a lid on everything as best as she can.
You like
Angry
popsicles?
mob hurt us. Have you seen his fireballs? They ain't gonna hurt us.
So,
Have you seen his fireballs?
Tomani flat out just says, I think we should just follow Lord Dickhead for a while and see what he's up to.
you could do that.
Oh, Lord.
This is
Dickhead.
where, if no one else pipes in about visiting the Northern Wastes, I know Strings mentioned it in his song, but Darrett will pipe in at this point and say, well, Marshall, let us take like a platoon of soldiers and we can go explore the Northern Wastes. I really think that if they all say that that's where Lord Soth may be, and something about the City of the Lost Names may be out there. I'm not saying we're chasing a fairy tale. He sees she's like about to interrupt him. I don't mean that, but we are going to go find who killed the council. I think that we could do that. That's what Darrett says. And he kind of like stands up and he says, I think they can do that. And I will help them do that.
Yeah.
And he's like, really gung-ho about,
Like, yeah.
yes, we can do this. They can do this. And I'm
Yeah.
going to help them. So, if anybody else wants to chip in on Darrett's little speech to convince her to do this.
I
think we
everything
should
he
leave
says,
the
I just go,
soldiers.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that
I'd
guy.
leave the soldiers here, though. They're going to need it for this.
We'll die. Darrett just said, we'll die. We will die. We
haven't yet.
We need to bring soldiers. We will die. Meow.
How many?
Just a
Why do you-
platoon. Like one platoon. 20 soldiers.
I mean, is this you knowing this or the DM telling you you know this?
A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
In other words, she's increased the encounter sizes by
Is
double.
Because she
It's a
doesn't want them to die in the
12,
first round.
and we're only CR8. Okay, I get it.
Look, if the DM is literally offering you guys warm
A
bodies,
platoon.
take
Let's
the
go.
warm bodies.
Right?
Free meat cheese.
Escort quest
And I also
go.
look at it that the DM is going to run said warm bodies, and we don't have to. I'm okay with that too.
Escort quest go.
But yeah, no, Tomani would like at least sneak out and follow this guy briefly.
While they're
See what he has
talking.
to.
Love it. I love it. Go
Yeah.
ahead and make me a stealth check.
Oh,
I gotta go to the bathroom or something.
he pulls up his little leafy little cloak now, and it whistles around him, little leaves too, and he kind of gets advantage on it now.
Ooh, love it.
If you have to use the bathroom, do you want to just go to the bathroom while we talk amongst ourselves for a moment?
I don't care. I go out the door.
Okay. So so you managed to tail him for a bit, and then we'll come back to council chamber scene. You tail him for a little bit, and he meets up with somebody, like some human, and they have a really hushed sort of conversation, kind of like in a back alley, like, you know, where all the shady dealings always happen. And you can hear parts of the conversation from where you are. And you see him hand off like a little sack of coins to this person as well. And the bits of the conversation that you hear basically are, you know, tell everybody you know, make sure the word gets out about this, things like that. So you can, I mean, you can assume what you want, but yes, Lord Baccharis is pretty much behind the rumors.
And I really want to perceive the person he's talking to.
Okay.
Like,
Go ahead and
study
make.
them and see if I can pick them up in a crowd later on. You know,
Oh, sure,
that
sure, sure.
kinda-
Yeah, go ahead and make me a perception check, one, to like get a good like look at them, and then I want you to make me a history check, and that will determine how well you'll be able to remember these details about that person. All right, so you get a really good look at
I
this
also
guy's got.
I also have the 96 box of crayons. Just saying,
Oh,
if
okay.
I need
All
to
right,
draw a
cool,
picture.
cool. Love that. Um, that's fine. So the DC for remembering is going to be low now because it's fresh in your mind, right? But the longer you wait to recite this person's description or try to pick them out later, the longer you wait, the higher that DC is going to get, okay? But this guy's got sandy blonde hair. He looks to be about 40 years old. He's pretty thin, you know, like not quite underweight, but close to being underweight. Pretty thin. He has like really weathered skin, so maybe he works outside a lot. He's really tan and his skin is really weathered. He's got some sunspots, so he does some sort of outside work. And he's wearing really plain clothes, so he's not very rich. And those are the things that you notice about this person. He's got sandy hair, definitely works some kind of outdoor job, green eyes or hazel. It's hard to tell from where you are. Light colored eyes, and about 40 years old, very thin. Okay.
Okay.
Dandy the farmer. That's his
Dandy
name.
the farmer.
Dandy
Sure.
the farmer.
Okay, so we'll go back to the council meet. It's not a council meeting, but you guys know what I mean. So do you guys say anything else to Marshall Vendry? She's still kind of sitting and thinking about whether she should let you guys take a whole platoon of soldiers out into the middle of nowhere, essentially looking for something that doesn't exist. Does anybody else want to chime in on that conversation? Is that even something you as the players want to do?
Repeat that one more time.
Your Honor, could you repeat the question?
So Darrett really wants you guys to go out to the northern wastes and look for the City of Lost Names. Based on what you guys told him the undead guy was muttering in the crypt.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
is that what you as the players want to pursue? And do you want to say anything to Marshall Vendry to convince her to let you guys take soldiers out there? Because I guess for all intents and purposes, everybody thinks that it's dangerous out there. Let me explain why it's dangerous. Maybe that's what the problem is here. My bad as the DM. I haven't explained to you guys why everybody is so afraid of the Northern Wastes. So let's get into that. Marshall Vendry explains to you guys that out in the Northern Wastes, ever since the Cataclysm, so for as long as everybody can remember, basically, this place is like it's got a lot of canyons everywhere, so it's like really pockmarked by these canyons. And because it's so close to the sea, occasionally all of that seawater, when the tide rises, rushes into these canyons. And sometimes when the rain starts, there are flash floods out there They could literally just, you could be walking and then boom, you're in a flash flood. People drown out there all the time. All of the wildlife out there is incredibly endangered because it's so unpredictable, the weather out there, whether there's going to be a dry period, a wet period, or something in between. It's very unpredictable. The weather is unpredictable out there. The sea and the tides rising into these canyons is unpredictable because of the way the moons have been since the cataclysm, etc., etc., etc. So traveling out there is incredibly dangerous. The fauna that lives out there is incredibly dangerous. She's like, I've heard people say there are purple worms out there. Purple worms. Most of you guys probably don't even know what that is, but anyways. So yeah, she like goes on this tirade of like why it's so dangerous to go out there.
I'm glad Toe Money's not
Do
there.
you know of any way I can get a folding boat for us?
Yes.
Okay. He points to a shop.
How do I go?
I will give you one if you can convince me this is a good idea.
I'm a sailor.
I mean, going out into the
folding
wastes.
boat. The folding
You guys are
boat is a good
chasing
idea.
a
I'm a
fairy
sailor.
tale. However, I do think, because I think that you guys should lay low for a bit, right? I need
Get you out of
to.
here.
Yeah.
I need to put out
Get us
some
out of the house for a while, right?
figurative fires. There are some figurative fires
And
that
you're
need to be
sending
put
guards
out.
to protect us. There you go. There you go. I'm not there. I can't say
Keep
shit.
an eye on us so we don't run away
I mean, I trust you
and
guys.
report back.
I don't know how many times I have to tell you that. I trust you. I believe you. I trust you. I'm just.
But you can tell them and the town folk that you're sending people to keep an eye on us so we don't run away and to report back things that they see so that way we don't, falsify any information.
You're so smart. That's so smart. Why didn't I think of that? She's like flabbergasted. I could kiss you. You are so smart. Oh my gosh.
That's great. I just ate
fancy.
tuna.
All right. Okay. Let's do that. I'm not sending you with a whole platoon. I will send you with one unit that is 7 soldiers. That is what you get.
And
I
a folding
cannot
boat.
afford a folding boat.
It struck true when I said that you got to run the whole unit, didn't it? Didn't it?
I cannot afford to send any more soldiers out. The dragon
Make it a
army is
swarm.
out there.
It's a
So
swarm of soldiers.
I will make sure Darrett handpicks your unit for you. And I think you guys should leave tonight. I think that would be best for everybody. Leave in the night. And we'll gather supplies and some maps and things, whatever else you need. Folding boat. Darrett's already like writing all this stuff down. Good. I want you guys to do me a favor while you're out there. I want you to report any activity you see of the dragon army. Any activity whatsoever. Can you do
How
that?
do we report it back to you while we're out?
Well, I have the far gap that you gave me still, which
Yeah, we'll
works
go-
18
Toe Money's got
miles.
the other one. They know Toe Money's got the other end.
Yeah, you guys gave her one of the far gaps. I tell you what, I will take these down to, what was her name? Tatina, and see if she
Tatina.
can extend the range of them. See what she can do, if that's possible. If she can extend the range, great.
If we got to put up an OE254 through a camo net, I'm out. I'm out.
Are you talking army
Submit
shit?
an AFTO 22.
I'm talking shit that camo people know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know it. But
Oh
I
my
knew
gosh.
it was army shit because I was in the army, guys.
When I was in the army, we had these satellites that bounce off the troposphere. They were like the coolest shit ever. Okay, all right.
Okay,
The low altitudes.
Because the range of communications you can get with tropo satellites, Google this shit. I'm not fucking with you. They bounce off the troposphere, which is like one of the outermost layers of the atmosphere. Okay, anyways.
When I was in the army, I used to charge officers $20 to clean their weapons for them. Thank you.
All right, okay. So she's like, I'm gonna go right now. So she's gonna go talk to Tatina, and if you guys don't mind letting her have the far gap real quick, she's gonna run down there and see if she can get like a range extender or something put on the far gaps. While you guys have just a few hours to prep for your trip into the Northern Wastes. At some point during all of this, Darrett comes back to you guys and gives you a folding boat.
What the fuck? I love it.
What?
Hell yeah.
What?
Does it look like the
Which
one
Bob
in the
will be like, "Thank
DMG,
you."
or is it even a cooler one?
What?
No, it'd be the DMG folding boat.
Folding boat.
This bad boy. There you go. There's your folding boat
Sweet. It folds.
Hell yeah.
in the parting sheet.
It just, the problem is getting it back in the box, right? It's
No,
just so
it
hard
just
to get
folds
back in the
up.
box.
No,
I
it's
mean,
easy. It's not like a sleeping
Yeah.
bag. You don't
it
have
looks
to get.
just like
You don't have to get
The
the air out
problem
of
I
it.
roll it
is-
up,
How
squeeze all
many
the
people
air out.
can fit in a folding boat?
Like,
Oh, 4.
like 8 or
15.
10 or something.
Oh,
It's a lot.
12 inches long.
Read the
12
description.
yeah.
12 inches long.
The box.
That's
the
the
box.
box.
The
said.
box.
I'm like, how many people? What the fuck? 10
I was
feet
like,
long,
wait,
4
you can't
feet
fit
wide.
anybody in a
2
boat
feet
that's
deep.
12 inches long.
4 medium.
It's
And
4
then you
feet
can make
wide,
it-
10 feet long.
Oh,
2
you
feet
can make
deep.
it into.
15.
You can make it
There's
24
two
feet.
boats.
Yeah, you can make it 24 feet by 8 by 6 feet deep.
Can hold up to 4 medium
There's different command
creatures.
words.
I see.
So one's for a small one, one's for a big one.
15 medium creature. Jesus.
Get that army.
Well,
Let's
yeah.
do it.
Longboat.
And what's the
Indie
command
Gal
word?
Sailor.
What's the name
Okay.
of that room we keep looking
Thunderbrook.
for?
So it will work for you guys. Okay, got it. All right. Okay, is there anything you guys want to do before you head out?
Let's make
Ski
sure
and
we're all
Glee.
stocked up on rations and all that kind of shit.
Yes. Check your food.
Somebody
You will
wants
need
to-
food.
Somebody wants to question Sandy Farmer.
Oh, okay. So you just kind of find him after Bakaris is done talking to him,
Well,
whatever.
I follow Bakaris after the little meeting for a little while, and then he like gets too far away, and I cut back and I go find that guy.
So you find him maybe like 20 minutes later, and he's just like in the market area, like buying some vegetables, like, totally like normal, nonchalant behavior. Do you just like bump into him or?
Well, that's a nice potato you picked up there, huh?
Oh, thanks.
So,
what the hell's going on?
I saw you talking to somebody. I don't want to like move in on your territory or anything, but that guy gives me the creeps. Ooh.
Oh. I mean, I've talked to a lot of people today. I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Well, back there with the guy that paid you to say stuff about, things. I'll try to repeat the conversation. I heard.
You see his like jaw drop, like cartoon style, just.
Yeah, see, I thought you might be a little surprised. Don't go running now, 'cause I've got friends here.
So you did kill the council.
No. But that's not your problem.
Bone shooter. I'm not sure why you think we should poop or wear brown pants. I don't know what that means.
So he you can see, like, make an insight check for me. How good are you at reading people?
It's a check, right?
Skill check, insight.
Yes, insight. Skill check.
I think
Wisdom.
I think I can give myself advantage on it if I.
Oh,
let me see how
nice.
better. Let me roll it first. I think it's a re-roll is what it is. A 10. Let me see. What is the stupid thing that lets me second chances? When you fail a check, did I fail it?
Yes.
I did. So I
Good,
can
yes.
I can re-roll the die, and you must use the new roll. Okay. Go. Inside. I'm like, wait a second. Let me look at you again.
Let me look at you again.
Yeah.
All right.
exactly the
Okay,
same.
you just see him.
You know what? Just come with me, and I like put my arm around him and start taking him to the castle. Just come on.
Help! Help! He's
Wait,
trying to
wait. No,
kidnap
no,
me.
no, no, no. Don't understand. I'm paying you for your time, and I dig in my pouch and I pull out a couple
Oh, but why
coins.
didn't you say that? How much are you paying me?
Well,
His demeanor
Come see
just
the
like
depression
as we
inherent
start
in the
heading that
system.
way, well, how much was in that pouch you got earlier? You know, I'm gonna try to fill him out. Do you got change for a platinum? You know, I'm
50
gonna see how
gold
much money.
pieces.
Oh, you do got change then. Okay. Oh no, look, I do have some gold coins here. How about 5 gold coins?
No.
It's just for a minute or two. 10?
All right,
10,
sure. 10, sure. So
10?
what do you
all
want?
right, all right. Just come with me.
Okay. He follows you.
So I take
What are
him
you
to the
gonna do
council
with this
chamber.
guy?
I take him to the meeting that they're having.
Oh, just barge in while they're like wrapping up with Marshall Vendry.
Yeah, I'm like, here you go. I push him in and say, tell him what you know.
Lord Bakar's paid me to go to the bar tonight and tell everybody that, well, all of them, they killed the council. Marshall Vendry's just like head, face, like got her hands in her head in her hands, like, oh my god.
I'm glad you're in charge. Tell Money, I'm going to get some rest until Money leaves.
Walk out, just leave this guy with her. I love it. Okay, yeah, so everybody else was like kind of on the way out anyway. She was done chatting with you guys. You guys are prepping for your travel, so she's gonna deal with this. Now she has like actual proof that Bakaris is doing shady things, so that will help her down the road. Love that. Okay.
What did I get out of Bakaris's pocket when they tripped in?
Oh, you know what? We'll say you were able to snatch his one of his money pouches.
It'd be funny if he goes to pay the guy. He's like, wait, oh.
No, he actually carries multiple. I mean, he's like a rich man, you know. We'll say it had 37 gold pieces.
All right,
do you
that's
want me to
good.
split this with everybody or?
No, I'm gonna give it
pay the
to
guy.
Sandy Farmer. I'm gonna
Oh,
say,
okay.
This is for you being honest.
and I hand him the pouch. It's probably got Lord Bracaris' emblem on the
Yeah,
little
it does.
pouch.
Yeah, it's got like his little like family crest
I'm
on
like,
it or
there
whatever.
you go.
It's just like he like instantly like opens it up, dumps it into his pocket, and then chucks the bag to the side.
Throws it in the trash.
Yes. All right.
Cool.
Okay. All right. So, are there any things that you guys want to do before we leave Calaman?
Yeah, I do.
Yes. What would you like?
I want to sell my potion of effulgence.
You got it.
115 gold.
You got it. So I always do when people are selling things. If you're, yeah, that's fine. We'll just do regular.
50-50?
Yeah, usually I do 50%, like at my tables or whatever. But how do you guys normally handle selling things?
50. I do 50 for loots, but I do gems, jewelry, and everything else at 100.
Can't you set up the shops to do that?
No.
Sell in the shops.
Yeah.
You can just do it in the party sheet though. When
Yeah, you can
sell
do
it.
it from the
Like,
party sheet.
put all your crap that you want at 50% in, and we'll sell it. And then you say put all your freaking other shit that's at 100% in, and we'll sell it.
How do
And then
I?
if the players screw up, then that's their problem.
How do you set the percentage?
Yeah,
No,
it's right
how do
there on
I
the party
set
sheet.
things to not get sold? Like we don't want to sell your guys' far gap.
Oh,
Gotta take them out.
Oh,
of the-
just take it out. We don't. That's
Make
not
sure it doesn't
ours.
have a
That's
value.
your far gap.
Oh, okay.
If it has no value, then it won't get sold.
I
Yeah,
see.
that's true to stay
Well,
in
I
there.
think the far gap does have a. Oh, it
Or
does.
you can assign it to somebody and say, "Here, you take it."
No value. Okay, what do you guys want to sell this mithril breastplate armor as well?
Well, I'm going to take the rest of the lance back.
Oh yes, please take that. That's
Oh,
important.
Tomani's holding on to
the
all
mithril
this
breastplate.
no-
I don't
no
think it will
crap.
sell because it doesn't. It needs a value. It has a range.
Yeah,
Yeah,
No,
it's
it-
got
has a
range.
Oh, I
estimate.
see.
I go 250 there. Boom.
Yeah.
The breastplate I said we
I
sell.
think somebody said
nobody
was
wants it.
they were gonna take it. Gorbidel?
No, he
I
was
took
saying
the
he
rest of
takes
the lance.
something
Oh,
else.
the lance.
He wants to
Nobody
fix it
wants
to
the
his-
mithril breastplate.
No, I can't use. I'm a wizard.
I don't wear armor.
I'm a sorcerer. I don't wear armor.
+1 chain on, so I'm good.
All right,
Fun
so we're
check.
selling that.
Disadvantage on spell check.
Sorcerers do wear armor. You may want to check your proficiencies.
Okay, and then Gorvidal, for that thing from your inventory, if you want to sell it, just give yourself half of the value of whatever it was.
Okay.
Oh, Tomani, let's see. He's
Oh,
already
okay.
sheet
If I
stuff.
sell it from here, the money's going to get spread amongst everybody. Are you okay with that, Gorvidal?
Well, you can just delete it too. If you wanted to, you can just delete it.
Oh, okay. Did you already give yourself the money for it?
Not yet.
Okay. What's half of 115? It's 50,
57,
55,
50.
57. Yeah,
And
so
5
you can
electrum.
round that up. 58 gold pieces for your
All right.
potion.
88.
All right.
All right, and then I will divvy up the mithril sale to everybody. So you all got 20 gold pieces for selling that mithril breastplate. Okay. All right. Other than that, everybody's ready to leave.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. When you guys meet back up with Darrett, this is the best part.
Dareth.
He was only able to convince 4 people to go with you guys. So we went from he wanted to take a whole platoon. Marshal Vendry said you can take 7. He only managed to convince 4 soldiers to go out to the northern wastes with you guys. Everybody else was like, fuck that. We're not going out there. So he does have a little.
Wait, aren't they soldiers? Can't they be ordered to go?
They could be, but not in this case. This is a volunteer only thing. So, all right. So, and then Marshal Vendry comes back with the Fargabs and says that the range on the Fargabs now is 30 miles. 30 miles. So whoever has the one Fargab, if you want to edit the description and change the 18 miles to 30, they will now work up to 30 miles from Calaman. Because that's where Marshal Vendry will be with her Fargab. Okay.
Fargab, 18 miles to 30.
And how far is each hex on the map?
On the big, well, I'm about to give you guys a different map of the Northern Wastes where the hexes, I think, are like 6 miles or something like that. So you'll see very momentarily. Here it is. Okay, so here's the map of the Northern Wastes, if it loads. Yes, 6 mile hexes on this map. So you should be able to see where Calaman is. Yeah, Calaman.
Still not
Hasn't loaded
coming
yet, or
in
it's
yet.
blank.
Yeah.
Nothing's
Oh,
showing
fuck.
to us.
Fuckity fuck.
Oh, you
fuck.
might have the lights.
It just
turned on.
loaded.
Oh, did you get it?
Does
Rob's
it work
got it.
now?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, just
I don't have it yet.
give it a
Just
moment.
give it a second. It's got to go to Sven, then to me.
or you can pin it down to your hotbar, or maybe close it and reopen it. Also, might be an option.
There it goes.
That circle is the range of the Fargab.
Oh, we're gonna have to send one of these 4 guys back down if we need to report on anything.
So Darrett pipes in at this point. That's okay. That's okay. I have an idea, you guys. There's this place, I think, just a bit. We're gonna sail out of the bay in the boat, in the folding boat, okay? And there's this like little place I think that we can sort of make into like maybe a base camp, if you will. And we can like kind of explore out from there on our search for the City of Lost Names and Dragon Army activity and things like that. But I think, and he points on the map to like this area right here. He says like if we just ride our boat over there, there's like a nice cove that's protected, and I have it on good word from one of the people at the Cartographers Guild that there is a teleportation portal there that you spellcasters you can get the sigil code to, and we can perhaps use that down the road as like a place to teleport back to.
Sweet.
Isn't
So-
that Bulgur right there?
Yes, that is Vogler. Okay, so
What used to be Vogler?
yes,
Yeah.
what used to be Vogler. Vogler no longer exists. Rip
Is there a
Vogler.
library in
Don't
this
really know.
city?
What's up, Schmo? R.I.P. Vogler.
Sure.
A library in Calaman? There is, yes.
Alright, so one last thing, I want to go check and see if I can find any information about the Lost City, any maps or old
okay.
scrolls or anything.
Have you signed up to get your library card?
I have Libby, thank you.
As long as I don't take it out of the building, I'm okay.
That's right.
Yeah, okay. So you go to the library and you look for how long do you want to spend at the library?
A couple hours.
A couple hours. Okay, so you were doing this like during prep time and all that. Go ahead and make me a history check.
I think you're as good as nobody in history. No, he got a 6, I think.
You find a couple of like mentions of the City of Lost Names, but nothing like it's just like mentioned like in passing in a few books. You do find one book that talks about the Northern Wastes in general, and says that there's like tons of ruins scattered across the Northern Wastes. But other than that, you don't really find any useful, like, you know, earth-shattering information or anything like that. Okay, so, you guys, I assume, load up on the boat and begin heading out, perhaps looking for this cove, unless anybody else had any other suggestions for the direction of travel.
Yeah, that sounds good.
North.
All right.
Leaving this town that's about to get taken over by the dragon armies doesn't sound like a bad idea either.
We couldn't we like sail the boat like up along the coast and go north to
You
a little
could,
bit
yes.
easier?
Yeah, that's what he's suggesting. He just wants to set up a camp that's still within Fargab range, and he believes, according to his friend in the Cartographers Guild, that there might be a portal somewhere near the coast. Kind of, he points it on the map, and then I put like a little thing here. God damn it. Anyways, thank you. He thinks there might be a portal there that you guys could use
He's got token box.
Rock and roll.
to return to. Okay,
Let's go see if it's there.
cool. My fucking arrow is stuck on the map now. I can't get rid of it.
It's only a 3-hour tour.
I got it.
To
I'll
get
move it
there.
over here. Here it is. Just stretch it out.
Let's go on a
Right.
3-hour tour. Go see the portal.
Okay, so you guys arrive. Gotta find a thing.
The Minotaur can wear Daisy Dukes.
Tomani's one of those kind that reluctantly has to row because he's the biggest guy in the party. He's pretty much has to row
Okay,
because he's in the back.
so while you guys are out on the boat going north, right? You guys like are looking at the coastline as you pass it. So can everybody make me a perception check?
I'm focused on the way ahead.
Somebody's looking into his. He's still organizing his cloak of holding, putting stuff in his pockets.
All right. So, you guys are looking at this coastline here, and you get to this the part where you guys think that cove and the portal should have been, and you're looking at it, and it's just like these sheer cliffs, right? Like there's no sign of a cove here or anything like that. So Minos and Bubo, you guys actually look at the map again. Maybe ask Darrett, like, where did you say your friend say this thing was? Whatever. Something to that nature. Whatever you guys decide. And the two of you can put together that Darrett was fucking wrong about where this cove is supposed to be. And it's actually much further north here. I don't know if you guys have labels, if you guys can see the labels, but it is
Nope.
called Wrecker's Edge. Damn it, I thought I turned the labels on for you guys. Let's see, how can I fix that?
Move the layer.
Can you see him now?
What do you got, the DM layer or something?
Oh, I see. Can you see him now?
No.
Nope.
Bro, I don't know. What the fuck? It says shared with players.
Are they above the map?
Yes.
There they are.
Okay.
Yeah. Darn it.
I
I
see.
closed and
Nope,
reopened,
no.
and there it was.
Yeah, it just popped in now for me without
Okay.
doing
Oh,
anything.
what did you reshare the map and it popped up maybe?
No, I just re-clicked all of them like once through the cycle until it said shared with players again. So now it works. Okay. So he's basically, you guys need to go a little bit further north, which kind of ruins your Fargam plan, I think, because this won't reach 618. Yeah, it's not gonna reach. So do you guys want to go pursue that anyways?
Well, it
Yes.
was really his plan, anyways. But yeah.
Yes, because it would be quick to get into the reach
That's
of
true.
the far gap.
That's
from
true.
here.
Good point. Good point. Good point. Okay.
Much faster than up there.
All right. So you guys continue sailing north, and it starts like torrentially raining, like just out of nowhere, pouring rain.
Just not on us.
Just not. Why not?
Why not?
Yeah, why not? Do you have something that protects everybody from all the rain? Ooh, okay. If
Yes,
it's
and the
raining,
winds are favorable.
actually cause the rain to stop falling in a 20-foot radius sphere centered on you. That's dope. So you guys have like
And
this little
wind is
bubble.
going our direction.
Nice.
You know, you're a
Cool.
good little otter.
That's why I
Pat
didn't
him
see
on
what
the
was on the
head.
coast. I'm like, we're going this way, and it's all clear. We're good.
It's
The
like
wind is
focused.
going this way.
I love it. I love it. Okay. So outside of your little bubble of protection, you guys can see it is like pouring ass rain.
I mean, the
Um,
boat's probably doing a little.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, the waters are really choppy though. And this area you guys are sailing in is like there's like a lot of like rock formation things that like kind of jut out of the water. So whoever's navigating, has to avoid all of those things or whatever. We'll say all the grunts
Focus.
like, be rowing or whatever. But eventually you guys get to, you can see it from the boat, kind of this like sort of cove opening. You don't see any sign of the portal, but it doesn't look like there's any good place for you guys to disembark, unfortunately, because it's so like craggy and just like kind of hard to reach. So Darrett suggests that maybe you guys can take a rowboat, and if you guys could go search the cove area and see if there's a better place for the whole boat to disembark.
I want to
We
take a
only
minute
have one
to
boat.
cast a ritual, and I'm going to cast Water Walk on all of us,
I love it.
up to 10
Oh my
people.
God. Okay, perfect. Love that. Cool.
Screw the
Cool,
rowboat.
cool,
As the ritual.
cool. Okay.
Help me fold up this boat, guys.
And we fold up the boat and we walk inshore.
Get out and walk across the water.
Sure.
Except there's
I
11
love
of us.
that. I love that.
And it's not
this-
raining on us.
Grows a
That's not
wrench
right.
in everything. Cool. Hang on, let me.
All your sea creatures. See ya.
No. Just
Oh
I
yeah,
need to
with
think
the,
for a
there is the
second.
11th guy.
Fucking
He's
water
stuck.
log.
He's
The other guys will just carry him.
He's kicking behind. He's
He's on.
kicking.
He can
Wait.
stay in the boat while we pull the boat.
How many people can you cast it on?
10.
10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There is just there's 11 of us.
Yeah, 6 of us, and then 5
And
NPCs.
the animals will stay in the boat.
So how many you carry strings on his shoulders?
Can you
Then we
roll
got-
them in your cloak?
I can
Wait,
put
so
strings on him and make
can you
him like one
not-
of my little puppets if you guys.
I have a gliding
I mean, can
cloak.
you-
I can run and.
You guys can leave some people in the boat and just like fucking pull it like little dolphins like while you're
Yeah,
water
We can
walking.
yeah,
or
we'll
whatever.
shrink it down to the little boat, and then we'll
Yeah.
leave a couple people
Just
in there.
pull it.
Just
Like
get out
Oh,
Ish,
all
and
of
push.
these,
like Ish that can't
all
really
the
swim
John
very
Does.
well.
The engine's broken.
In fact,
Get out
when I
and
put these
push.
fuckers on the combat tracker, they're all gonna be named John Doe. Your guys' little buddies. Okay.
Do you have
cool.
flavor text?
I do, but I'm not sure if it will do it for allies.
Make
Throw 'em-
them
throw 'em
make
on
them
as hostile
enemies
and
and
changes.
then switch them.
Give us each a cohort, and we can each one run.
Don't give her ideas.
Or just make them a swarm. That's what I would do. It's a swarm of dudes.
Prom date.
I think you're using that wrong, Bob.
You're using it wrong.
Yeah, I don't like because they're in an encounter, like set as allies. I don't know, whatever. It doesn't. Fucking
Well, you
matter.
can
Okay.
you can bring them in as NPCs as if bad guys, and then just change their factions.
Well, they're set as allies.
Right, but you can change that.
Yeah, you should be able to click
No,
the
but
helmet.
they are your. Why I don't need to change them? They're your guys' friends.
No. But our point is that if you bring them in as enemies, the thing will name them weird. Then you can just change them to green.
She already did
it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
John Doe,
I'm just
1, 2,
ready.
3,
already
4.
did it. It's
I mean,
done.
if you want to go
She
the
fixed
boring way, that's cool. We don't care.
I'm gonna change their name to John Doe. Set them to enemies. Like,
And
I'm
the
just trying to get
NPC
you guys
would-
to a combat encounter so you're not so fucking bored, okay?
We're not bored.
Thanks.
The 13-minute combat encounter. Let's go.
Sorry, I wasn't listening.
Well.
Here we go.
No,
John
see,
Doe.
it didn't
It
do
worked.
flavor text for them.
It
The water walk
does it when
lasts
you
an
put it in the
hour.
combat tracker. Oh, it didn't do it. Fuck. I don't understand why.
Because
Meh.
they're humanoid?
No, I don't know.
Whatever. It doesn't matter. Okay,
It doesn't
we're
matter.
just gonna leave it. It's fine. You guys have 4 John Does with you. Okay. So you guys water walk and pull your little tugboat to the shore. As you guys get closer, you can actually see a ship that is docked near this cove that you guys have been looking for. But it doesn't look to be like anybody's on it, and in fact it looks like it's been here for quite a while. Like it's kind of in a state of disrepair. It's a little like overgrown with like the shit that grows on ships that I always forget what it's called.
Barnacles.
Yeah, barnacles, thank you. So it's been here for a while and seems to be disused. But you guys do make it to the shoreline where the cove is. That looks like it could make a good camp place. So I'm going to
Quick
put you guys
side
on the map.
question.
Yes.
As you do that, does Izzy suddenly learn how to wild shape into a shark and then go and like jump onto the ship?
That is a joke about being killed earlier.
In a
Oh, I
previous
forgot
campaign.
Jarrett.
In a previous, yeah, Joe Numbers killed me when I jumped into a boat and it was a mimic and he swallowed me. It was very traumatizing. No, I don't know how to do wild shape.
There's your
Give me a
guys'
couple
friend.
levels.
Oh
One
my,
more-
it's snowing.
One more level.
There it looks like.
Can I just say, na 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 na
It's
na
raining.
na na
It's
na na.
supposed to be
Oh,
raining.
damn it!
also.
Forget the Christmas music then.
It's rain.
It's raining. It's
Gareth.
raining in the cave. Wait,
That's
no,
pretty
okay.
slow rain. I love it.
Look, okay, I don't know how to do all the fancy shit that you do, Drake. Sorry. Okay, it's raining. That's all you guys need to know.
Why is it? Why do
Not
I think
on
that's
us.
a song
There's
by
sea
Guns
mist
N'
coating the
Roses?
ceiling and it rains down on you.
In the
Yes,
slow
the
Okay.
inside of the
rain.
cave is
Unlocked.
raining.
Just
Okay,
not on us.
so Darrett
So
and the Calaman
there's-
soldiers, they kind of go off and start setting up tents.
Well, just clarifying. There's no light source whatsoever with anybody here.
Not for me.
I'll light a torch.
I have
It is
dancing
like
lights as
early
well.
evening. I can turn off lighting. Here, there you go.
Okay,
Ooh,
good.
color.
Yeah, with some sunlight, but at nighttime, we
It's
will
bad.
use lighting.
But we got lights. We got enough lights that lights the whole area up. How's that? There you go.
I'll try to
John
stay
Does are
within.
carrying torches.
I'll try to stay within 20 feet of the guys who are setting up tents and stuff, so that way they don't get rained on as they're setting up the tents.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Love that.
stay right next to the Otta guy too. I don't want to get wet.
I changed the wind to blow directly at
Somebody
Tommy.
will set up a tent too.
Okay.
He's got one.
All right. Anybody else doing anything?
Bob will also set up a tent of his own.
Can all of you make me a perception check?
Can I use my spyglass? No, I'm kidding.
I'm gonna use my
Still focusing
inspiration.
on keeping the rain
Yeah,
off of us.
yeah. Should have used my inspiration.
I'm going to take
My
my
last
soldiers
two perceptions.
and stay and do a quick scouting to see, make sure we're not being attacked by
Uh-huh.
gangs of marauders and
Mm-hmm.
kids who've been on here killing themselves.
Like
love where your
set
head's
up
at.
by this Derek kid, like led into a trap.
Brought you out here just to kill you all. No, he would never. He's the goodest of good friends.
As a sailor, would I know that if like the high tide comes in, if we would be in a safe location?
So right now it's high tide, so actually
Okay, so yes.
very soon this water level will not be as close as it is to where you guys are setting up. So let's see. Minos, you hear currently, what are you doing? You're helping set up tents?
Yeah. Kind of keep
Okay.
an eye on things.
You just hear a strange noise, but you don't make anything of it because you're helping set up tents. Could have maybe somebody dropped something. You don't know. Strings, where are you? Are you walking a perimeter of this area? Give me more details on your little search. I think you're muted, and I can't hear you, or my Discord died.
I'm going to follow that line I just drew.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And then down the coast, or are you
You
just
hear
walking back and forth?
Okay. You hear the same sound strings. It's like a creaking sound. And you hear it maybe when you're over here, and it's coming from this direction. Okay. And nobody else seems to notice that. You guys are all busy doing your things.
Is that
The
supposed to be
creaking
our
noise
boat?
Sorry?
is coming from the ship. No, ours
Yeah.
is over here.
That is not your boat. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yes, I will
I folded up the boat when we landed, guys.
come
Like,
back.
This is
I
the
got that.
boat
People,
that
hey.
was here.
I do believe there's something on the ship. If a couple of you want to come with me and check it out.
I'll head
I'm
over.
I'm done pitching my tent. Let's go.
I'll stand
Alright.
by at a distance and help look.
I need everyone to stop moving. Thanks.
Thanks.
Oh, I'm getting wet. Wait, why am I getting wet? Where are you going?
I need everybody to stop moving. Thanks.
Now I
Oh,
roll a freaking
shit.
20.
Cool. Love it. We only have 5 minutes. So I'm going to show you guys what happens. As you all start walking towards the ship, you hear like all of the wood on the ship kind of like creaking. You hear movement, and then you hear like this really loud like whooshing sound coming from this boat. It's like the most unnatural shit you've ever heard in your life. As you see, I find it. Jesus fucking Christ.
Jesus
Okay.
fucking Christ.
He's like, is he on a crucifix?
As you see these
Yeah.
3 air elementals burst out of various locations of this ship. One of them breaks things on the ship, even though it doesn't need to. I'm pretty sure these things can like move through tiny little fucking spaces. The one up front comes like popping out in between some boards, and the one on the back like whooshes up and spins up from like the stairwell that goes to the lower decks. And yeah, they are all ready to attack you. So I don't think we'll have enough time to do even one round of combat. I don't want us to go overtime. So this is where we will pick up next time. I tried to get you guys here faster. I'm sorry. It just didn't happen. And that's okay.
August 5th,
yeah.
everybody. August 5th.
Yeah. We'll be back 2 weeks from now. Thank you guys so
Bone
much.
Shooter, if you're still present, I will be refunding your fumble that you tried to give me. Rejected.
Yes.
Points back.
Sorry,
Thank
it was
you.
lots of role play, and I swear I was trying to speed it along.
Robin, you don't have to speed anything along.
It was fine.
Fine.
Yep.
It's not just fine, it was fun.
It was fun. We roleplayed.
We leveled up.
Cool.
We
Yeah, you
leveled
guys
up.
did level up.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Level up.
I know some of you guys really love combat though, and I was trying to get.
Oh,
you
I
there,
love
but-
combat, but I also like it if the role play's fun. And this is a group of people I've known for years. It's very fun. It's not the same when you're role playing with people you met that day. It's just not as good, right?
True.
Because someone will be
Still
using
counts.
Victoria, and someone will be like, "A tankard of ale for all," and I'm like, "Ooh, I have to quit this game."
In the book, by the way, this
Are
encounter
the girls
is supposed to
there?
go. Just the party is supposed to disembark from the boat and like go here and investigate by themselves without the aid of Darrett and the extra soldiers. So like I was like, maybe I should just add another elemental. Maybe I will. Maybe yeah. We'll see.
Maybe
We'll
there'll be
see- we'll see
four
what
when
it
we.
looks like next
Hey,
week.
wasn't there 3 just a minute ago? All right.
Oh,
Just
he
as
was
long
down
as
in the
the
bowel of the
extra
ship.
elemental gets fought by just them, we're fine with it. Just let them take
One
care
pops up over near behind Darrett over there. That's
Yes,
funny.
I will say, Darrett and the Calaman soldiers, they're currently not even holding any weapons. They're building tents, so it's gonna be like maybe a whole round or so before they're able to join you guys, anyways. So
FSH Schmo seems to think you need a Kraken
Remember,
in this encounter.
you're all able to walk on water for an hour. So
oh yes.
Oh, sweet.
Let me make a
I'm gonna-
note.
I'm gonna add that to everybody's
Ooh,
character.
the good call.
Oh,
Yeah,
good.
do you have like an effect for it or something?
I do.
And just change it to 1 hour.
It should be 1 hour.
Release the Kraken, Schmo? Is that what you're
That way,
saying?
because otherwise
Unless Rob did the
somebody's
coding
gonna
wrong.
forget.
What? I didn't do anything wrong. What do you mean?
I said unless Rob did the coding
Right,
wrong.
and I'm saying that is
If
not
if
possible.
Rob's done the coding wrong and none of us sorry asses has caught it in all these years, then that's on us too.
And remember, you couldn't cast it on everybody, so some of them won't have water walk
Just one.
Right.
Water walk.
because you had to tow somebody in the boat.
Uniums. All right.
Let's say Darrett doesn't have it. How's that?
Let's go till 2 a.m. Roll initiative. I'm just kidding. That would be not good. I
I
have
took
to
a
go.
3-hour nap. I'm
We-
ready.
I
We
have to
already
go.
rolled initiative.
I have to go eat something.
We did,
food
but
somehow.
unfortunately, one round of combat would take us like 15 minutes.
Mm.
Yeah, or more.
And I will not be here on August 5th, so you all enjoy
Oh,
the
no.
fight. I am
We'll
flying to
try
LA.
not to kill your character.
And I won't be
Yes.
here that
I'm making
next week.
promises.
Ooh, I won't be running the game the next week. Ooh.
On August 12th, you
Here,
mean?
You're gonna miss all of the combat. There's like
No, August 12th.
lots of
No, I'm
combat
good.
coming up. You're gonna miss all of
Okay.
it.
Who's
gotta
gonna
go
play
with
Matacuri's character? Not it.
We'll
We
just
can-
roll for it.
Yeah, we
Roll
can
it
roll
out.
for it.
Yeah.
Just Robin Bain says, just give everyone 30 seconds to complete their turn, or they stop where they are and take the dodge action.
Yes.
That's funny. Hurry up, football. All right. Thank you, Robin. Thank
Yes,
you,
my
Use
everybody.
pleasure.
Manic
Thanks,
Fury's
you guys.
timer
you.
extension for that too.
That's true. You
It
could.
works well.
You want to put me in the hospital again? Give me a heart attack. I have to take my turn in 30 seconds. All right, guys. Thank you
Auto
again,
pass the
Robin.
turn.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, Robin.
Enjoy.
You're welcome.
everybody.
Thank
Thanks,
you
Robin.
guys for being
Enjoy the rest of
so
your
awesome.
Saturday night, guys. Take care. All right. So we got rid of them. We got rid of those guys. Holy shit. No, they're us. Everybody's awesome. So yeah, Wednesdays on this channel we play Gloomhaven or Solasta. Fridays we play Keys from the Golden Vault. Remember, everybody, no game on the 28th though. This coming Friday. Saturdays we switch off between this game, which is Robin's Dragonlance game, and then Drake's Divine Contention, soon to be against the Giants. When we finish Divine Contention in 1 or 2 more sessions, we're going to go to against the Giants. And then Sunday, which is tomorrow, don't forget we have the All Things Fantasy Grounds talk show, where we answer your questions about Fantasy Grounds and give away prizes. So we give away a prize every Sunday, at least one, sometimes more. I'm going to put in the Twitch chat right now some commands that you guys can use if you would like to support the channel. So this is me doing a plea for money at the end here, everybody. You can come to our Discord server. That doesn't cost anything. You can just come over there and hang out with us and talk to us. You can go to my Patreon page. You can support me for as little as $1 a month if you would like. You can support me for more if you want. What else can you do? Oh, you can cheerbit, sub, or resub to the channel, and if you do that during the show, you will attack the Hype Boss, which is currently Caesar at 1 hit point. Drake's about to knock that off. Boom. Drake, thank you so much. Drake always comes in at the end and takes care of business. Thank you, sir. What else can you guys do? Oh, you can go to the DMs Guild and or the Forge and buy my shit. That is how I pay my bills, so everybody please do that. Buy everything. Buy it all. Buy one thing. Buy 10 things. Buy everything. I don't care what you do. You guys can also subscribe to the YouTube channel. There's a couple thousand videos there. You can go back and watch campaigns we've done for like 7 years. You can also follow me on Twitter. And thanks again, everybody, for hanging out and watching. We'll see you all back here tomorrow. And good gaming, everyone.